fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Get them on one of the mattresses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, yeah.
No.
Yes, you shouldn't be moving.
No.
Sorry.
If you direct us to
It's okay.
the sleeping
goodness.
bags, I have
Okay,
two
I'm
bodies.
also-
Are they okay, Fear?
I think still alive. Jasper's still alive.
I hope so.
Hello, Eli.
Mostly what you.
Yeah, mostly. I guess those ones on the left side.
Yet?
They have.
Yes.
This way, seaside.
Yeah, here might be better to put them down.
I will put Jasper down, but what should I do with this other guy?
Yeah. I don't know, drop him over there. The head's mine though.
I'll put you in this one so that you have some
happen
space.
without getting him. He's dead.
Should we, tie him up?
Yeah, obviously.
Or is he already tied up? Okay.
Down.
I think if you're tying up, but I want something solid.
Okay, do we have a wooden post? I could take one of the sitting logs and just tie them to it.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Grab hand.
Meredith's parcel.
Do we have any extra rope? I want to tie this guy to this log.
Probably. Check around camp.
Okay.
That's one of the bad one. Yeah, probably.
Yes, so I'm tying him to the heavy
You'll be fine.
He can't run away. And I'm putting
Do
him
that.
in the fire, so if he tries to run away, I can roll him into the fire. He will learn quickly.
Yeah, that works.
Do you still have any more injuries? What injuries do you have? I can't see any.
I don't know.
What is it hurt?
I guess Fear will say to them. Are you okay?
I needed to release the fragments.
Next time you go on a mission, I'm coming with you.
Fragments?
Failed again. I told you I'd get him again.
You alright, Ahmed? You've been seen to?
We need to get you on.
Oh God, come here.
It's more difficult to patch up a caster.
I'm gonna do it now. Cause she gotta focus on Chloe.
Maybe.
You said that there was some visual thing you wanted to do, so let me know.
That's fun.
Mission.
As soon as you begin to let go of the there is a brief coldness that touches your hand that once grasped them as they all begin to manifest.
Sid. What? Snow?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
You're the one who needs tending to.
I meant to do, I promise you that.
You're welcome.
How's she doing, Kira?
I can't can't see any injuries, but she's not doing well.
Mixing.
I think she's the only one that didn't get a social How is she blood-wise?
I'm not sure. There's no injuries, so I can't really peer into it.
I released all the fragments that Meredith contained.
Healing is one thing, blood loss is another. I'm just going to leave this potion here, okay?
Okay. Good to know.
It's just a health potion. She'll help you with your blood count to get you back up to speed.
My wounds are mostly okay. I need to get some scales removed. We have been broken.
Meredith contained a lot more fragments when we saw her.
When you want to, just let me know. I'll help you out.
Do you need some water?
I don't think
For now,
then it's busy, so if you want to do it, go ahead.
What?
The sooner the better.
I'll go get you some.
I'll talk to Mike.
Can you go fetch some water?
Yes.
And a washcloth, please.
Do any of you have clean water?
Clean water. I'm just checking one of the tents. If not, you need to go to the lake over there. The water is drinkable.
Alright.
You did almost die.
Yes, I recall you bleeding on the table.
Thank you.
Speaking of, I'm not feeling busy yet.
I'm fine.
Slowly lift.
I would hope they fared better.
Put it under my lap. Your head is on my lap.
Healers, and we had Minnesota,
Like,
which, while good,
the
is
one
not.
inside the,
Lift.
like the one inside
Just start trying to. It's water.
Take off the mask.
Wounds can be healed.
But she's like lifting it up.
Okay, just a little.
You're not interested in here.
Otherwise, I would recommend.
Do you want some more?
That's good.
She's been properly healed, right?
I don't see any external injuries. Any other damage would be internal, but
Hello, sword.
I can't just go healing without knowing what I'm working with.
Oh, your weapon?
No, you should.
Yes, I saw it kind of just fly towards you. I think it could resist being belief.
Let's just hope it's blood loss, and
I find that happens with my
with time you'll feel better.
push my fist too hard.
Thankfully, the curator is there. Without it, whatever I scavenged would not have been enough.
Yes. Do we have any remaining medical supply? I feel like some people may be in need of additional healing, even if they are not currently dying.
It's a damp washcloth.
I used only 3 health potions left. And a couple of stuff.
We'd better save it in case anyone somehow injures themselves today.
I hope that most of this blood isn't yours.
I have no idea.
I do have to give a few to some people. May have
Never mind.
Is Jasper okay? I also had to carry it here. He's in
I am, but
Yeah, you should.
you took a lot.
Good to know.
I did.
That's the general, right?
You seem to bite off more than you can chew.
That's what
Ah,
happened.
good. Do you think that log is heavy enough to hold him, or should I get something heavier to attach him to? He's shockingly large.
going to need a bath when you recover.
Okay. I positioned him next to the fire in case he tries to run away. You can just roll him in.
Especially if you're
Have to find that mind. Stick to clothes with this.
I think it's good that you wear black. Well, don't go to sleep yet. Your heart needs to continue pumping blood around your body. Your heart slows when you sleep.
Sure.
There's certainly going to be some sparse foundations of them.
You were inside of there.
I think that's the most that I'm going to get out of you before you take a proper bath.
How many actually will form? They have the head of the snake cut off, but the rest of the body will still wriggle.
I don't want to move you in case something moves the wrong way inside of you. I don't know what's wrong, so...
Sure, a lot of things already moved the wrong way.
Then it's best not to move them any further.
Yeah. What? Go check on her. She said. I need to
How do you do?
know, but
Recovering from the mission.
we're fine.
Look, we got the bad guy.
I've never seen you wield such a weapon.
No kidding, who's that?
I think.
So,
The general. Or at least that is what I was told.
I think you did amazingly. The only way to get 5 stars would have been if you came back uninjured.
Like people on his team interrogated.
I know.
Were you on that mission?
So if you had fun, what was your favorite part?
I just went and helped scout after the fact.
They need to be
After the
double-checked.
attack that was happening here.
There we go. If you walk out, could you just check
All of the injuries that she clearly has sustained are either internal or we just can't see them. At the moment, we're just hoping that it's blood loss.
That's it, for Etherbane.
Go for it.
I certainly hope so.
I enjoy
I am a little sad to think that I will never get to kill them again, but also I'm quite happy because now they can't kill again.
turning.
I doubt
It is an overall net positive.
Running up.
Healed all of them. There's probably gonna be splinters
Is it
there
knife?
That does sound like something you'd enjoy.
for a little while.
Do you think you can try taking some of this healing potion?
Just bandits now. Bandits are easy.
Sure. You guys dwindled their numbers.
Sure.
Or they did anyway.
I'm sure Etherbane helped
Lift mask.
sending all those guys directly towards us.
Yeah. Guess we just never learn,
Okay. Should hopefully get your blood back up and running.
They don't care to live. They just wanna pick one thing to believe forever and then die by that belief. It'd be commendable if it wasn't so stupid. And destructive.
If the band may be done, but there's still work to be. There's still more work to be had.
At least we can rest easy
I
knowing
don't
that
think I found this
the
time.
maniacs trying to destroy all magic in the world has now been killed. Or at least crippled to a degree where they can never operate again.
Well, just stay awake, okay? Keep telling me your favorite parts of the mission.
You know, funny enough, said was
This was all
adamant, keeping. I saw him bash someone in the head with his shield running towards me like.
I don't think it even started as an anti-magic. We all just did it to manipulate the people of
We'll have to thank him when everything's settled. You're feeling better.
I can't feel anything new. Everything surface level is fine, like you said, but I don't feel anything that's a problem. It seems...
It's really funny, just... Like, not too long ago, we just had to fight hordes.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. It's like, everything's been healed. I think, as far as I can tell, physically.
I doubt I'll get the chance. I'm sure.
It's just a matter of...
throughout the mission.
He's had his losses as well. Let them bask in it before we pick.
They're both good.
Find them. See if maybe they only healed the surface wounds. They might have known where the internal ones might be.
Sure, give me a moment.
Thank you.
To a degree, I can
Heartbeat.
sympathize with loss, but that doesn't excuse committing such
Mhm.
an attack.
Very
To me, I would have him dragged to the bottom of the depths of the ocean.
And slow.
Okay, it's beating.
We found out his.
It's a bit slower than I would like. I'll find them.
Kalypsia. Back in Kashin, there was a group of bandits that stole the relic.
Hey, you guys know where,
Things going to be alright, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, just a minute.
I haven't seen them. She's past them.
Okay.
We fought against a group of bandits that stole the relic from Kashin.
You said you wanted to know about Lysara, right?
The leader of those bandits was Leon's son.
Lysara, the mother of darkness.
Named after the very flower that we grow to fight against the black one.
Well, it's said that Lysara is darkness itself. Whenever you are in the shade, and you feel that calmness about you, and it's too hot on a sunny day, it's because Lysara is wrapping you in her arms, cooling you down with the heat. Whenever you are alone, at night, and the darkness surrounds you, and you feel calm and content, it's because it's her with you. Lysara is the most beautiful deities that us who follow it cannot even begin to fathom what she really looks like.
Chloe. Trust me.
Are you still with us?
Someone looks good, I assure you. Many of them are still grievously injured.
This is a heavy question I have to ask. Do you still wish to live, yes? It's clear that there's... your life is fading.
I hope so.
That's a stupid question to ask. Especially at a time like this.
What about the town? Okay.
I wonder how their rebuilding efforts are going.
Let's go keep an eye on her. They were clearing some of the wreckage throughout the day. Late yesterday. I was asleep most of it. Other than that, I'm not sure. A lot of the market is still intact, but obviously they sustained quite a bit of damage.
Sorry.
Few are out and about, relatively speaking, or at least they weren't before I came over here.
Are you asking me?
If any of them are around, we'll see you again.
Your soul is drifting away.
getting slower.
Means you're dying, Chloe.
It means you're healed, but your body's not keeping up.
You must have been healed to a point where your body was already detaching itself from soul. That must have been damaged so badly.
I asked the general, Guillaume, on the way here. Well, he didn't give
Right
me
now,
the
snow is
it seems that
the only thing keeping your
wasn't
soul
really
with
the
your
only
body.
leader. He was a more radical version.
Your soul is constantly trying to push itself out, and I have to keep it stuck in you. This...
Fun.
Okay. I'm not sure what happened to his son, Owen.
But it's refusing again and again.
Does that sound familiar to anyone? Did we kill him at some point, or deal with him in a previous mission, Owen?
I think Asano just explained that.
Which would mean there's something wrong. But I can't
It has something to do with,
feel
that flower we used to cure Blackbird.
Is there any part of you that still hurts?
Well, either way, it seems to me that now that he's dead, I doubt that anyone will pick up the mantle.
It doesn't help me. A specific location, any sort of pinpoint, anything.
It seems to very much be an operation run by him and his son, so with both of them out of the picture. Also,
you said you were impaled.
Specify who.
Where specifically were you impaled? Can you point?
It seems to me that he was the main contact, so I doubt there'll be a.
That doesn't change anything.
The moment she was stabbed through, I healed her.
They did have a.
Did you only heal the surface level? Did you heal the internals also?
I healed the internals. Couldn't let her die. But this is something beyond it all.
He might still be around then.
The soul is wavering.
Yeah, I doubt they'll be as well funded. Apparently they had enough men, well, I mean, you also, to take over cities, so at least that part.
It means your soul is detaching and dying. You are dying, even though you are healed.
The disruption of their ritual is not insubstantial. I assume that you did so. I hope it was being set.
Upon returning the curator's fragment, I did discuss with her and buying some time for Chloe. But
buying time other than maybe minutes.
I don't know if he'll wake up soon, but
I can
there is
heart beating, but that's about it. Personally.
There is a way to make certain the soul is binded once again to a body and not drifting away. But
how long does that take?
A lot of time. A lot of researching.
It's not even confirmed yet.
of time for me.
That's why I spoke with the curator. But
you don't know how much worth you have.
He seems to believe that we knew something that he didn't. All that he knew was about our
Worth is subjective.
Have a grasp on any other big threats. That's why he was so focused on us. So, no lead there.
I mean, it does to everyone else. Subjective means it's based on per person.
What is this?
Nobody deserves to die before they've reached their path to fortune.
Everyone deserves something.
Lysara has helped you stay alive long enough to reunite with me. She will not take you from me yet.
It's like another version of those other books.
I'll go get this here.
Maybe.
Wait from you. I'll be fine.
Let's hope that today you don't.
there is something I can do in order to make certain that we have as much time as we need. But
that sounds like it comes with a catch.
Sounds like they'll be technically dead.
she'd be technically dead. Yes.
How do I know?
What would you do, specifically?
I'd have to hold on to her soul and keep it from going anywhere else. And then possibly making some sort of contract by another spirit or finding a means to bind it back to a body. Instead of it constantly rejecting it.
What is this? It's fine. Keep it.
But there's no guarantee that you'd even be able to find something like that. And you could doom her for eternal suffering.
My people have found ways to go beyond death's door. But in this case, it's not entirely death that's holding her. It's taking her. It's just rejecting it.
What?
Large enough for a man to stand behind.
A soul without a body is nothing. Just as a body without a soul is nothing.
The one like you have is called a kite.
And you, I don't.
Technically answered. An answer. And I know it's gonna sound like shit. But answer truthfully. Are you wanting to go right now?
You have your own healing, yes? I don't want to touch it.
But it's funny.
That is generally
It doesn't mean that. Did it?
Is not unlikely to heal better if you are able to do the magic to eat here, if you're up for it.
Wouldn't mind.
Caesar, how do you feel about cutting the trees right now?
And now we have to wait.
I
Touching your which?
Trees.
Is your answer to why it's wavering?
How thick is it?
I can do that.
She doesn't know if it wants to stay. But the soul doesn't know. The soul knows it died,
Considering what happened.
but it can live. It's between.
Those larger ones may sit or just rough.
But if I don't do anything soon,
Cutting down trees.
she will die. I want to know.
Even if you go, I will not be alone. But if you suffer because of my existence, that would torture me for the rest of my existence. If you want to go, it's okay.
I love it. Ever since you have been not gonna lie.
As is mine. I would meditate for 1,000 more years. Just to keep you alive right now.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
In a way we could still be you.
I'm certain there is a way for her to not die like this. But given her current state, I want to know if you want me to do it, or if you are willing to go.
Right, well, yeah, do you have an axe? We should probably plan this out. Do we have permission to cut down the trees?
I think I can simplify this into a few options.
Okay.
Can probably find.
They let go. And that's it?
Yeah,
You do what you want,
I see some birch
and we
trees in the back.
attempt whatever it is you think might work. One of you two.
And also
Or
easier to transport.
convince them to want to stay. Fully. Convince their soul to stop going. Because the body's alive.
There are 15 minutes
The
left.
soul's confused.
I've been watching the whole time.
I mean, it is kind of an invasive species right now.
Well, it's here. It's too late now. Guess I'll have to
That's a big decision.
I know.
I see.
Get in trouble. I cannot protect you from
Chloe, this is your life. This is your life. This is your death. You have lived a life without choice. Make sure that you have the ability to choose this time.
Chloe, pick.
I can choose this for you. Not even me.
They're
I'm not great.
they're a pest. They
Now would be a great time to get good at it.
collect shiny objects.
Are you trying to choose life or are you wanting to choose death?
They're a bit of an infestation.
Kinda.
I
Please.
That's not something you can sit
I
on
will
too
say,
long.
if you wholeheartedly pick the third option of you just being convinced you want to live, well, that just works. Right there. Hopefully, at least. That one's a gamble as well.
Yes. It's so small. They're small.
For me.
Small and tiny and cute.
That's why you have to make something for yourself. If there's not something much here,
Have something for you.
then make it so.
So your shade and snow aren't that much?
Chloe, you said that since I arrived, your life has gotten better. Think of how much more it can improve if you decide to live today.
I'm not growing back properly.
Please don't throw away your life.
Much of worth being lost.
Oh no, it does not feel nice.
Millions of it.
But it had to be done. And now it has a free trinket. Did you want one?
Chloe, I have not cared for a caster in thousands of years. The same way that I have cared for you. You are worth millennia.
Offering for the Snoodles to keep them from stealing anything else.
I don't want the Snoodles to take an appetite to my
You are a rare blooming tree in the Evercold.
I'm sure they would find great value in your scale.
Do not wither
maybe, but no.
just because you are confused and uncertain if you belong.
We heard that you had a contract. That's something we can figure out to break. So if you think this is nowhere, there's nowhere else to go from here, well, I want to cast that shadow away from your mind.
If I die like that.
They are on the log.
No offense.
But you could live, and the hex be taken away. We can work together and get rid of it,
I put him next
while
to
you still get to live this life.
That way he'll learn not to do that.
You can't find a fortune if you're not willing to seek it.
Oh, are we gonna kill him?
You've been fighting so hard for so long. Don't you think it's worth seeing the end of it?
We have few options.
Seeing the reward that you'll gain?
Don't give up now.
You have to make it to the end of the tunnel. And you have to turn away from the light. You have to find the serenity that you've been seeking. It's there. You just have a little longer to go. And we will all be there.
Modern day. He himself didn't actually seek the future. All that he knew was what his son.
What do you want, Chloe?
Beyond that, everything that we've been hearing about him has been over-inflammatory. Elaborating, making it sound like he actually knows what he's doing in the future. When in reality, he does not.
there was a bird. Is it Jack?
This is a rare chance. And life's full of hard choices. But if you were to make this choice and choose life, plenty more avenues out there for you. Plenty.
There's so much that you've yet to learn. Same as me. Don't you think it would be better if we learned about it all together?
I better be proud if you wish to practice your language.
Could be.
It is a lot of missing pieces. A lot of it was fighting. The rest, I don't know.
I'm not.
Okay.
Just.
We were stuck to a dungeon for most days.
Doubt yourself, but you don't see how strong you truly are. The way that we do.
Unfortunately, we had some points where we were very...
Made for so much more.
We were able to free a few prisoners.
I promise.
Along with a shade that they were, I believe, torturing for information. Along with that, we were able to collect 2, I believe, of the hourglasses that they used for the mana storms.
No.
We can't help you if you're not willing to fight.
Ritual at the bottom of there. Of the...
Snow, how much longer can you keep this up for?
It was to try to go to the Feywild.
Not as long. What I can do, if she does wish to live,
Along with that, once we were
is something that would make her temporarily
mostly doing
poor.
him, and there was one
Sorry, say again. That last bit.
similar to the one that
Temporary incorporeal, or just what many would call an out-of-body experience.
Done that a couple of times.
They were attempting to go to the Feywild. And this was, I heard there was a ritual similar to the one we
Yeah,
found
but
in
temporarily is how long?
Did anyone make notes of the ritual they were using?
Depending on how quickly I can get everything set up. And everything that would be able to keep her
that ritual was right where we
as she is, instead of it drifting.
the general
And you can ensure they won't just leave? Like the Solace Spring?
Don't I can.
Frey, this is your soul that we are talking about.
This is your life.
Only do it if they agree. That would
If
be
you
the
choose to
perfect
leave,
I know.
be welcomed into
If you
the
think
dark
asking
by Lysara herself.
turned her into one of the few
If you choose to stay, you will be welcomed into my arms.
That will be lifting me up.
survived enough to
You will be safe no matter what you choose.
They refuse to
So there is no
die.
reason to
We let
fake.
them die. We do not force something on them.
This is
My people never do,
and only yours.
and I shall never.
And I will support you no matter what choice you make.
They are options she must
Because you are my caster.
I believe that was
And I, Shade. We are bound until one of us parts.
Well, that might well have been useful information for the information broker to have provided.
There's a lot of information that would have been better for them to tell us.
Not my king to sit. I feel about once.
There is no wrong choice for you, Chloe. Whatever you choose is the right choice.
It seems to direct us to the Iron, I forget that name. Dancer from
It directs our attention there.
Would it be?
You are immensely worth it, Chloe.
Every life is worth it. Including yours.
That's the house.
The daughters of darkness being present as well.
It's nice.
Does anyone know if Holly is from the Isle?
There's not much time left.
The only person I
Please.
think about her would either be let her or
Chloe, it's time to decide. It's going to be okay. I promise.
It feels weird watching a heartbeat slow. Just there's no injury.
Be with you. No matter what you choose.
I believe that we also have research notes on the Blackburn and its development. We skimmed it over while we were resting. I didn't read too much into it.
I won't see any good for it for a while. I'll look.
I won't let it. And even if it did, I know you're stronger.
Ironic, considering.
The fact you've held on this long shows your strength. Don't say things like that anymore.
There will be hardship. There always is. No fortune is easy to come by.
Possessed or whatever it is that happened.
But you need to be able to seek it, to be able to find it.
Yes, she shot me multiple times.
Indeed. And then somehow... do you know how it is that she came to be accompanying you?
Nimir's given you a chance staying on this thread. For quite a while now.
Both of them appear.
It's dependent on which side you crawl to.
I assume by the rabbit you mean the one that is...
There is no
not the
maybe.
literal rabbit.
What is holding you back from making this choice, Chloe?
Around having little chats with people. It seems
What is your final roadblock?
here's some memories from her.
Ah, yes, how is she faring?
About 1 minute 30.
Still, I mean, I don't want to answer for you.
I think they will let you die.
You have to
if you
decide,
do not
Chloe.
choose.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Ah, sounds like most people here. I'm sure you'll be fine. Just take it easy.
Alright.
I did not. I did not go to church. I did join.
I can't understand why he wouldn't have mentioned
50 seconds. I'll just let. I just let you take it from.
Yeah, because I think she might ping for when
Ideas about what
like, I can't tell when she's doing it.
Yep.
Yes, I destroy an illusion and then again it reformed itself after 2 seconds. I did no damage to a church.
Remember someone blowing themselves up.
That I have less fear.
10, 9, 8.
You mentioned a contract, Snow. What needs to be done?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spirits.
If it is not, we'll be told.
Spirit isn't much to go on.
Her heart stops.
If nothing else, we're not in a particularly good state to continue pursuing the informant if they are not.
Her breathing stops.
And certainly we would need more information.
Did we not...
This is supposed to
They
happen.
left on their own accord, their shade.
Well, I question why they didn't tell us that it was a shade.
Is the bond still intact at the moment?
The informant seems to know very little about them, to be fair.
Heart stopped.
As I understood.
Breathing
We
stopped.
only really had contact through that magical quill, and never really met in person.
We'll determine...
What are we doing
Is
today?
our soul still hanging there? From what you can tell?
We still have the...
Let it focus. This must be intense to cast.
We didn't take it on the mission, unless he came by and picked it up with no one noticing, which is possible.
What's up?
Oh, there we go.
Well, yes, because we had been operating under the assumption that the only way for us to identify was the informant was to be identified by the informant.
We'll find a way,
I don't know why they wouldn't have told us that it was a shade.
but it requires speaking with spirits. And possibly my people.
Cover the informant
Depends.
by the information broker.
But Chloe will not die here.
A group of... Well, the name speaks for itself, but they seem to exhibit substantial influence in the community.
You're gonna see the soul kind of disappear from your view, but anyone who actually has soul sight, but they're not here, sees she still has it. It's just floating or lingering around her.
Missing person. The key that I had before, it was meant to be a signifier that
Is it
those
gone?
with it and
Okay.
that we could be trusted as those that were here on
No.
the information record. He told us that we would be identified by them. I
She's
thought
still
maybe
here,
there was some...
but not a way that
I
is
had
separate.
operated under the assumption that it would be a person, though I suppose if
Meaning?
they were a shade, they could simply have been hiding.
I have her soul. And until we can
And we wouldn't
get the right tools, we must preserve her body. I've already spoken with the curator. It's anything we can do.
the information broker.
There's various routes we can take.
Well, knowing that we're looking for a shade,
Chloe did not wish to die there, and I'm going to make certain she will not
outward
fall here.
disclosure to the townsfolk. Not that that went particularly
Well, the soul's alive.
it's not
Body's gone
already
now.
important.
Even if I restarted anything, it wouldn't come back.
Not until we can bind her body and soul back together,
I sort
without it trying to disappear again.
Chloe's body is 100% dead right now, right? Even though the soul is still lingering.
Yeah, it's dead.
Fun, body's gone.
I'm more mutant.
Goodbye, Bond.
Brain's dead.
Might I propose a theory as to why they did not inform us that the person we were here to retrieve
There's ways
was
of
a shade?
preserving it, even afterwards, but...
God, I hope they don't preserve
Yes,
it.
but
I'm going
Oh
to
my
say
God.
this first.
blood
I
flow
am
matters.
guilty of this as well. We kind of just showed up in like the most conspicuous group ever.
Does the body need
I'm
to
sure
stay
they were
healthy?
worried that if we had revealed
If you
that
don't
we
want
were
them to be
looking for
rotting,
someone,
yes.
we would then tell a bunch of people who hate magic And
Can
now
it
you
still
fix those
function?
unique shades that we are looking
It's
for a shade that may
fully healed.
and thus
There's not a single physical thing wrong with it.
It's
It
dead.
seems to me that you do not trust us to not reveal this information.
Well, of course the organ stopped. The soul left.
Not unreasonable.
They'll all fail one by one.
They would have been right.
We could stimulate the heart and force it to keep beating, but they wouldn't breathe.
I just do not wish to attribute
Without a soul, the body is incapable of doing much.
The best I could probably do is keep the heart beating. But that's just instinctual for the body.
Do we have any ice mages that could preserve the body in ice?
I'm uncertain.
That would be the best way to go about it.
Or possibly even ice runes.
There's a journal with depictions of you.
I can try to find it.
Yes, and possibly Leto too.
I'm not sure if Leto's around at the moment, but I'll look.
Please be careful. The general
If you could.
I mean, they could keep the mask, but
whatever. Body suffocating.
Yeah.
the body
I
is
believe
like.
one of them sneak by the fire if you want to go.
What they wanted to do was preserve the body so that they could
Put it
Nice
back
job.
in.
tether it, maybe?
Shut up.
But-
It's hard to tell.
I mean, yeah, but the body's like fully dead, so
Yeah.
it'd probably need
Have
another.
you not seen it?
I don't know.
Probably.
Has she
Did I
seen
hear
the
you
journal?
right?
I guess we'll see, but
Or journal, book, whatever. it is.
Bucket
No, never
wanted
mind.
to
I
have the
think
curator essentially preserve it so it didn't rot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But you know, we'll keep you updated.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down.
Yeah.
You want to preserve the body, yes?
Yes.
Keeping them cold, but not ice. Keeping them in somewhere airtight, lack of no oxygen, and as little moisture as possible.
Bring them back.
Anywhere sealed, and without air. And cool. Colder the better.
Potentially to
Now's the time to give it one of your scales.
something to preserve the body.
No.
I've not ever dealt with this sort of magic, and unfortunately, with my arm, I'm not going to be much use for inscriptions in any case.
Where is Protest?
Could you direct someone? I'm confident in my hand.
Maybe. I never tried it. The difficulty with runic inscription is that it is an enlightened art in the literal sense.
Thanks for the rating.
I could hand you a pattern of an inscription, and you could perform all the steps that I would,
Quite the
and it
moment
wouldn't work for you.
to raid. How's it going?
So it needs to be understood.
I don't know if I have
Maybe.
anyone to do a shout out
I don't
right
know
now.
what runes he has, though.
I don't
My
know if Hex is
understanding is
here.
that he has relatively
Is there a
few.
mod we can do a shout out?
Ice I
Hi.
could assist with. And
That's what we
well,
need.
No, it's not the
I can
wrong
try.
timing. It's not the wrong timing. It's
It would be a
lovely.
start.
I appreciate it. I love you. Thank you.
Uh,
My character is essentially technically dead right now.
my collarbone
Yeah.
is broken.
Her soul is preserved, but I rolled death rolls last week and I lost all of
Took
them.
an axe to the shoulder.
So yeah.
What
That's why I'm crying.
exactly is the intention to attempt to recover her that she needs to be preserved now?
You made a jump.
Her soul is. Her body's been fully healed, but her soul is resisting going back in. There wasn't much time left, and she allowed me to take her soul in order to find a way to.
I don't even know where.
Well, to bring her back without her soul trying to escape it.
I see.
Apparently there's a contract involved as well.
Trope for successful
Most
necromancy.
likely, the
Yeah.
best method would be a spirit, yes.
We'll see where they go
Contract with
with
the spirit.
We'll see.
That is not something I know much about.
I'll be kept up to
Molly,
date with stuff.
perhaps Alden would be a better resource there.
God.
They're from the forest.
You just said they don't taste good.
I might know more of spirits.
Yeah, they don't taste good.
Not a contracted with a spirit, I heard of a slave contract that they're apparently under.
Into a regular little bunny, that'd be very cute.
With the body tethered, so there might be a way to break that link now. But in this case, we need another link to put them back together. There are various ways my people know about
Why do I feel judged right now?
this, but I am not as well versed.
Go see what Ethan's doing.
Well, the first step for now should be prioritizing keeping the body preserved.
Yes.
We can figure out
If-
every other step later.
If she has resources enough for it, then
So yeah, if you search for the disease,
the shimmering nothing might have some level of
I'm being judged
assistance that they can
for
offer
I
with
did.
preservation and the like. I cannot imagine that it would be particularly cheap, though. This is all getting dangerously close to the realm of that which is quite firmly illegal almost everywhere.
Indeed.
From what you've described, it's not literal necromancy.
Snow?
A lot of people would
What
not
about
make the
Dasari?
distinction.
Sorry?
Tasari. The curator.
I did speak with the curator. She did speak about stopping her in time, but she can only do it for so long. We would have to find a method to insert in that.
Well, what do you all know of the room aboard Kalypsia? The room.
Nothing.
Something about chronomancy. How everything seems to... Time is altered near it, isn't it?
Inverted, and at a pretty accelerated rate. Things move backwards at the course. If you were to remain there for a night, you'd revert most of the way to being a child, I think. Though
Do
I
you
don't know,
believe
strictly speaking, old
using that room might assist in her return?
No. Once the object in
Preservation.
question leaves the room, it returns to its prior state. Though... the exact nature of that is difficult. The curator might have more information on that front, but... to be honest, I'm not certain. But as it comes to preserving the body, there is...
There might be a good chance.
Well, does her heart yet beat?
No.
Okay.
Not without us.
It will only beat once the soul is fully tethered back.
Then
Or
perhaps
stimulate.
I can see. Otar might have had some things installed. Maybe they're still aboard.
I give you more of a pass, but that's when I shot.
Mostly this is a
No,
question
this body
from
is
our
dead,
return to
dead.
Kalypsia, so
I'm glad, however, to see that
It stopped
for now,
beating on
keeping
its
her
own.
as sealed away as possible is ideal, I think. But I am not a medical expert.
At least I hope.
This body's
I
dead.
see it's available.
They will not be able to use it.
The problem is her body will continue to need breath. Or they had something to do that for her, well,
There
did they
is.
couldn't die.
Did they put up much of a fight?
There's methods, but they're usually temporary, not consistent. It's usually wind mages or runics, you breathing for you.
Potentially that's something that could be tackled, but again, the timing.
I'm aware. That's the problem. They're already brain dead in terms of physicality. Blood stopped going to the brain way over 5 minutes ago. The brain shouldn't function even if put back in. The soul, that is.
There is a reality where we might need to accept that we can't prevent the deterioration.
There you go.
Which would mean that...
At the very least, we can try. Do we know if
When
the
a soul
position when nothing
is
open?
pulled from its body, as long as it's not strayed too far or it still has some connection, it leaves the body catatonic. In a moment of not entirely gone and not, but still viable to return.
Then the heart would still be beating.
She is not alive.
Hang on.
That is a corpse.
I'll triple check. Can't do the usual checks because they're not gonna feel it.
She is old. There is nothing going on. The heart is not beating. There is no blood flowing. There is no air entering her lung. This is just a corpse.
She's dead. The soul may be around, but this body will never function again. If what you say is true and all I should have done is go catatonic, there'd be a heartbeat, there'd be breathing, there'd be something.
So we didn't come back without casualties.
It's nothing. Even I can't hear it with my ears.
We didn't come back without casualties.
They're cold as well.
I can hear what she's saying.
I don't know that there is anything in particular that I can offer that immediately comes to mind, but I will put some thought into it and speak with who is in charge of this situation.
I
can't.
But she holds the soul currently.
I'll find some of you then and discuss it if I can come up with anything.
I do know there might be some ways to repair the damage, so to speak, but that'll take some time to research.
With my
Anything that
triple
would
check,
restore this body to life would be either a miracle or
it would need to be a
jumpstart.
revival.
My understanding is that those who have tried to do this sort of thing, I've read about it being done in an attempt to repurpose a body for, well, one who is wounded or infirm. There have been attempts, to my knowledge, to transplant them, so to speak, into the body of the deceased individual. I am not aware of any particularly favorable outcomes, but it's not an area of research that I have ever looked into. Again, it gets
I avoided
dangerous
it.
close to things that are illegal, and
Yeah.
Jay.
I'll put some thought into it. If I can conceive of anything, I'll let you know.
So, after listening again and confirming it properly, I can't recommend, as a medical doctor, surgeon at that you try to bring them back in this body. Or any dead body.
There is
It will not be
ways
the
to
same.
construct bodies, but constructing a body would make people quite a lot more distasteful towards it. As it seems.
All I can tell you is, as a person of the medical profession, if you were to, if this were a person and I didn't just see you take the soul out, and they were still in there, they are long gone. Heart stopped. Brain died 5 minutes after. Breathing stopped. If this body were to be revived, it likely would be vegetable. Or vegetative state. No function. Just alive. Stuck. I hate saying that. I hate telling people this as a doctor every time. This is a bit unique, but unless you come up with some miracle to somehow revive the body, then put them in it, or, which is, they kept saying, bordering on the illegal, or make them something the soul could control. It'd take a miracle to bring them back as them. Unless you did something even worse and replaced someone who was alive.
I would not do that.
Might not have to.
And I wish you luck. Because you'll probably be doing this for years. But it's certainly a goal. If you succeed, well, you may have given a lot of people hope for miracles. Especially for those that are overly sick and can't move anyway, and would probably prefer that. A chance at a new body, not a new life, a new body. But I can't see that coming anytime in our lifetime. At least not any of yours.
It's not impossible for my people. We've had walking people and puppeting things that are, well, what you would all call strange. Or people who walk yet have been dead.
Then the hurdle you'll be having to get over is...
You're talking about necromancy.
Exactly. 1, their soul isn't capable of that as far as I'm aware. They don't have necromancy. Or they do, and I don't know. And 2, the hurdle of people accepting it. Other than you and us.
That is why I want to find first method of her trying to come back in the body she's in, that she was originally before. If not,
then
For
before
now,
you do, make sure someone at least tries to revive
for
the
the
body.
moment, it might be a good idea to at least keep some information to ourselves while we figure this out.
I'll let you handle it.
It's not
This
going
is
to
beyond
happen.
my expertise. I'm a physical doctor, not a magical doctor.
Some
Let people clear up first. I heard everything.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't being quiet. I was being normal, but you voice it on purpose. I'm fine. I just hate having to say this every time I have to go through it.
She truly did say yes, and then didn't she not?
Countless cases.
she said yes. So she wants to live.
Multiple years.
If we find a way to preserve her body, I may have some methods.
Body was fine.
Good.
Perfectly healthy.
And if you can get in contact with...
Kalypsia.
Yes. I'll do all my research I can.
And then their soul said no.
but
So far, I believe the cold method will work best, at least to keep them stable for a few days, if nothing more.
Yeah. Survive an entire fucking day like that. Jesus Christ.
As time has passed,
We don't have to put him back.
like the mask has shifted ever so
Not unlike
slightly.
what we've had to do in the spirit realm.
We don't have to put them back into this body per se.
Necromancy of some kind, or
We have
the
a
person
few
in question
ideas.
having necromancy and puppeting something.
In which way is it shifted?
Seems loose.
I'll let this up go.
Slightly move.
it's hard to say.
Having it?
The golems
Mhm.
say I can work
Yes, you
on. I have to try and make something.
Can I take a look at this rune I see?
There are two hexes. There's nothing powering them.
Sideline, Sknagon. Jay, do you have a piece of paper?
I do.
Oh my god.
And a pencil, I hope.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright.
I had already informed Amit. He is going around telling them this.
Yeah. You don't have to specify, just dead works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on the guard I stitched up. So their stomach's doing good.
Personally, I shouldn't be dealing with this sort of thing, but they wanted to live, and
I wasn't particularly close to Chloe, so I'll let people who are go the other way.
they were a slave. So, in some regard, it seems. So, if we can find out more what's behind that, we're willing to help possibly make something new.
Making something new is something I can work on. It would take quite a lot, but that should be our final option if we can't find a way to return to our original body. Your own body to host your own soul is a lot better than something made after.
Trust me, I'm aware. I'm very much aware.
What you're suggesting is sacrilege.
In the eyes of Nimir, they're also a judge. In this case,
You think you can make that
there's
choice
something
for me?
beyond.
And you think you can make that choice for Nimir?
No. Nimir will say something to me if he wants to correct me. But if there's something beyond that Nimir wants to judge through this situation, then it's something that we can deal with. And it's up to Nimir whether they want to course correct us or not.
Here's the fortune yet left to find for you.
After all, we're not. We don't speak foreign here. We're merely the messenger. For now, priority should be just preserving the body.
Mm.
And it appeared like they had something embedded onto their forehead that we'll have to take a look at.
Hex.
The slave contract, I believe.
And you want me to ask the question? I'm not sure how this is going to work with snow, but...
Going to bring a drape over the front. So the
Snow
doorway is
inside.
covered.
Not in there.
I was asked by their shade.
Alright.
And you are definitely a major part of this.
Oh boy.
My one condition, though, is everyone clears away from the tent.
What are you doing?
What I've asked.
What I was
The
asked
Shade
to
has
do.
asked for his involvement.
And I'm not going to tell you what I plan on doing. All you need to know is I was asked by their shade, so I'm assisting another caster.
Alright, I'll trust you.
By all
You can
means.
prove me anything else.
Of course.
And if anyone tries to stop me, make sure they don't.
Understood.
Shall I stay outside of the tent?
No, you might need to be inside. I'm not sure how this is going to work. Alright, Chloe.
Hands back away. Please.
I'm just observing.
He's doing speak with dead on you. This is not going to work with
I'm
your
curious.
soul out of your body. He needs to do it on the soul.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dead is dead, but let's hear the last words. Chloe, your shade has a question for you. Ask away.
Do you truly want to live? Or do you want to pass on?
The book I mentioned earlier.
I can help Dan real quick for them. So, when you've casted this spell, you would actually take note that there is no pull from the body. Like, there's nothing for you to latch onto, which is abnormal. This is probably something that's never happened before with your spell.
There's nothing there. Normally there's a pull, something I can grab onto. Nothing, which is what I assumed happened with you.
Mm.
I don't know the context for their interaction.
Thank you for trying, at least.
We could still ask, but unless you know how to...
If I were to put it back, if I were to put what was lost back in, she would be lost completely. And your question would be that all that there was left. So even if the answer is whatever she decided, there wouldn't be a chance to change it.
Not entirely. And you know exactly what I mean by that.
Not a high goal.
What does he speak of?
Something that's incredibly illegal. Everywhere.
I keep hearing that. What everyone keeps calling illegal seems to be very interesting.
For most places.
There's a way we can bring that back. There is a way we can assist in her return, but I have to figure out some ways. And even so, at this point I can't put the soul back in without her just dying again, but this time completely. No chance for me to try and stop it.
You would probably require pulling the soul back from wherever it goes.
That's why.
Which isn't impossible.
Once the soul is drifted too.
Although,
Once the soul
keeping.
is pulled too far.
Did she ask you
Yes,
to contain her soul?
Good.
she wanted to live.
She was uncertain. Do you know she was?
Well, the way I see
You
it
can
is,
speak with the dead, yes?
yes, but currently there is no soul within. Wait, are you asking me to do it on you?
No. I don't have a way to visually show it, but the soul is circling around Snow.
Oh, the Undertale music! I'm gonna cry!
If you can try and speak to her via her soul, might be a better chance.
Alright, I suppose then I will try to cast it in your direction.
You're not supposed to notice.
Figured it out.
You didn't want.
Chloe, there's something your shade wishes to ask you.
You weren't still hurt.
You want me to answer it?
Trust me with that.
I apologize, I was no longer spectating. Did they get the soul and
They're
stuff?
doing it on the soul.
Okay, yeah, you were free to answer now.
What about
Or
your heart?
It's still beating.
It has to be yes or no.
The same, that's all.
5 questions is
Yes.
generally the limit.
It doesn't start anything? She wished to die?
Want to live?
yes.
Are you okay? You are now.
It is nothing that I'm not able to deal with.
Say that again?
Are you okay? You are now.
Alone? Don't have to.
You said only yes and no?
Generally, it's yes or no questions. I think I could be wrong. A DM would have to correct me.
What's an I don't know?
DM. Is it simple? Is it simple answers or only yes or no?
I think it is simple answers.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
I had it wrong.
Then it would be I don't know.
That's what, 2? You have 3 more.
Nick is thinking.
If I left to go to my new caster, would you hate me?
No.
Nick always thinks.
Do you wish to ask? I think that's all that I have to ask for now.
Alright.
Could you ask her one more question if there are 5 left? Or if there's one more left?
It can be yours. I have nothing else to ask.
Ask.
Would you want to remain as Chloe? Or would you want a form of any choice? Chloe or anything else?
I trust you.
Got it.
You said. That there is more?
Now, if we want to preserve her body, we need to do it fast.
Purpose?
Otherwise, I'm sure she's not going to like coming back to... Well,
The heart has stopped in turn, the brain, the blood flow, not even fully healed. All we need to do is just...
How long does it take for a corpse to show signs of rotting?
it'll slow
Like a day.
things down to a degree until
Yeah,
we
it can
can at
be a
least get back
day
to the
to a
cliffs and
month.
figure out something better.
It just depends on how well
Meanwhile,
Turner
I can...
is
did
kept
speak to
without
the curator.
preservation methods.
She cannot keep her paused in time forever, but should the need arise.
I've discussed some things with some people. They're going to find me books, and I'm going to try to learn more. So,
Perhaps even method would possibly be a spirit contract. A contract between a spirit would keep the body from having this separation with the soul.
that is unfamiliar territory. I'm only familiar with the less savory kind.
It's something that's not entirely something I truly understand, but the thing is, I'd have to research more and in turn if a contract with the spirit can even be done.
Then it might be something we need to figure out very soon.
Never had family before.
In turn, it seems that a lot of people might need to start learning the soul sight I can do. So, once we've finally returned to the Kalypsia, maybe I can finally teach you that spell.
And I'll keep my word and I'll teach you what I know. But remember, outside of where you're from, that magic is
In the
basically
Forbidden.
punishable by death.
saw the accord and thought, if
If I am unable to find anything for the spirits here, we most likely might have to travel to my
What's it like for Chloe
tribe.
right now?
But
I don't want to go anymore.
the issue is, if we go
Probably,
there,
I can actually tell you
I
where
can
she's
already
probably at right now.
expect there will be a lot of people who cannot
She
come
is
with me.
in Silva Mortis, most likely.
Oh, I can hazard
So,
a
like,
guess
she's
at
in,
one
like,
of
a
them,
big
given your
dark
initial
forest.
reaction to me.
If I can find some way to,
Gives me a headache to think about.
to speak with the elder, or maybe stop the guardian from trying to kill everybody the moment they see them, then yes.
Okay.
Right now, our priority is trying to figure out how to help Chloe. I have my own avenue that Mia is going to help me with.
Any way that we can do this without the way that people dislike is best.
Oh, here's
You're fine.
Someone could drop in a DM card for you?
No, I just need to stretch.
Oh, okay. But I'll do my best and research all I can, and...
Oh my god. My back.
I'll do what I can. You do what you can. And who knows? If I learn anything new, I can also teach you that too.
Nimbir begins all this.
What else? There's the next one.
I do apologize for you having to fight, what people call frost. As well.
It's fine. And at the end of the day, they were more than willing to listen to reason.
When you figure it out.
Even though it seemed like everyone was dead set on attacking you, I
I will do the same.
went to painful lengths not to.
I don't know.
Is this the part where we think on it?
That wasn't you. And anyone who says otherwise are fools.
My concern is its hunger for souls.
Then we'll figure that out as it comes.
I did not want to overwhelm
her.
A lot of questions.
Though, we need to find a way to make sure she stays cold fast.
Yes. I presume Leto might have something. Or anyone else.
Knows. Hell, at this point I just did a massive block of ice would help when sitting out here.
Yes. So go looking around.
Fuck. I don't want to get up. Have the mask fall off. The head was not tilted enough for it to fall off completely. So that's why I didn't do that. I just had it shifted a little, because now it's not. Because it would be attached via mana, and there's no mana to keep it attached right now. So, yeah. At most, it's loose. And it was just replaced by someone, so it's not loose anymore, but it is like there, and it's not gonna like, unless something makes her head turn, like if they pick her up, it'll just stay there.
I would describe them in one word as no.
I'll do my best.
You remember you shoving that in front of you. It was disgusting.
Sprout, and please never do it again.
When you can. Give them my regards.
Please very good. It is good to know that I still don't have a gag reflex power.
Thanks for putting your trust in.
Seaside. Hi. Like the seaside.
Elemental
Okay.
rains, do you know?
Can I ask you a
I know.
question?
Fire and air.
Seaside.
Sure.
Hello, it is good to meet you again,
No,
Dave.
tell him
I
yourself.
hope you get well soon.
Thank you.
Perhaps you could have her talk with
Lightning.
our
It's just
samurai compatriots who also have
a lot more.
amnesia.
No, I.
Someone else has amnesia?
It's just you're around here a lot more, and you're probably like that.
Like shit.
Okay, yeah, maybe he has a little.
You will notice that his hands are burnt.
Who's the crew man?
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember. Leto. Maybe having some memory issues with people. Could you
It doesn't get easier.
maybe talk a bit about disgusting, hideous hands to her? Try to have her remember.
I'm sorry, but this has to be the first time that you learn about it.
Did anyone hear that?
Yes, I heard that. What was that?
I don't know. It sounded like someone was knocking at me all of a sudden. A really scary noise.
Yes, that was very scary. I thought I was gone.
Neat. Anyway.
I'm gonna ask Leto for some armors and better shield.
Oh yeah, probably. I've eaten like a bunch of
Because
things.
this
I've eaten
is not doing it.
squirrel, I've eaten like a flying squirrel. I've eaten like an underground squirrel.
Can you join me for
I've eaten
better
like
usage of a shield?
Yes.
Like squirrels are good and all, but sometimes I would like a variety of things. So sometimes
Since
I
you
get
are
bunny,
focusing on a spear as well, I'm more
I
than
get
able to help with
got a
guide you with a few other suggestions.
Sometimes I get a flying bunny, you know?
You saw how they used their shields in our battle.
Yeah, like the bunnies that tried to
See?
fight, then they
The shields that they used against us.
Yes.
Are we alright with that?
It's the mid-blade.
It may be best for you to invest in one. It's how I shield.
they were very
That's what I was planning. Maybe not as big because I'm not the same size of them, but yeah.
I didn't know they were flying then.
Of course.
But first, I need to repair this.
That as well.
You just watch them jump.
Yeah, I watched them jump, and then they were trying to fly, and then they.
What kind of?
And they were almost like soup.
What kind of failure evolutionary bunnies try to fly?
I don't know. It's just, some bunnies want to fly. They want to be something else. I don't
I think their
know.
survival instincts would have told.
Oh, what are you gonna do with him?
You think their survival instincts would have kicked in to tell them that no, I can't fly?
I believe that we're giving it
They're just a
to.
species of bunny that's just
I forget her name.
putting themselves in the endangerment list.
Or at least killing him before doing such.
I think they're too far gone.
He gave us all the information that we needed.
Paralyzed.
Holly,
It was
Oh my
more
gosh,
so
he's
like
coming back.
it was more so like a cat laid.
he has injuries on his hands. Heal him,
Oh my gosh, he's gone again.
if you are able.
You will see what his hands are. Burns on them.
Is there food here?
I do not know.
Alright.
Sorry.
I don't know if they're open for business.
Who would know? Oh, where is Cassandra?
looking all sticky now.
Okay, I could finish. I mean, if you can finish if you want.
I thought you were under the needle.
Yeah, I thought you weren't gooped.
Maybe the book was gooped just. Hey, Sprout.
They haven't eaten yet. And neither have I. Get nuts and berries. He needs real food.
So do you.
I was looking for ingredients, and I was looking all over this place, and there's ingredients. I just don't know how to cook. I can't cook a stew. You gonna cook? No, I'm not gonna cook. I know there's some potatoes, there's some bags, some different ingredients and stuff, but I can't cook.
Sprout sleeps. I mean, eats.
I would like some
Actually, yes.
very good food right now.
I don't know if they know.
But maybe
They can know if they come check. But, I mean, it's very possible they just don't know.
Oh, my feet are slipping.
Too much Acima juice.
Maybe I don't know.
Connie is going to cook.
Oh, Akane cooking. Wow,
Yes.
that's incredible.
Be careful of fur in your food.
I see.
Come here.
I don't think either of us would mind horribly.
That's gross. I would also eat it though.
Oh, maybe you can stop gooping up people.
That's what I thought.
You stop gooping up people. But you can't be going around making them slippery. Just stop it.
Emmett, could you talk with me a little about any, standing out conversations you may have had? It seems to be helping her memory. So.
Remember, Emmett?
Okay, what do you remember?
I was looking in that
A
direction.
very important decision a bunch of us had to make.
I wasn't looking.
Involving Sprout.
That's right.
You didn't even.
That's right.
I remember that we left Sprout in his care.
You would just.
And so far, he's done a great job.
That's great. Yeah.
I remember coming back and seeing how much Sprout has developed
I was looking in that direction to talk.
and grown.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was shocked.
Do you remember how we found her?
She apparently wants me
In the
to.
forest. Correct?
You can't look at her butt.
Middle of a forest in a little cage. I believe it was you or some other small member of our group opened it up and freed her.
Okay, I guess we're staying here.
I wasn't around then. I only focused on the mission.
I'm enjoying just laying down and observing, though.
Walking home.
I don't want to sit on a chair right now. This is as comfortable as it's gonna get.
All I remember is it was up to me to watch her. While you all fought something. Who exactly was there, I can't tell you.
Bears.
Oh.
Blackburn infected bears.
There you are. I missed you, little guy.
I might have.
Toppy.
Okay.
Okay.
I know.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
Is that
we have
your
some
tech
seeds
crowd?
here. It's. I suppose. I suppose you could say tamales. Don't hurt it. Okay?
Oh.
Here's some seeds. You cannot hurt it. You
Okay.
shouldn't hurt it. You should not hurt it,
What
or
are
we
you
will
trying
hurt you.
What?
Don't
Don't hurt me.
It's really important for her.
Also, a lot of them
Don't-
didn't
Yeah, but
really
you
talk
don't
to
need to
her
hurt.
much.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Snowbell and Kalypsia isn't
He
the
was trying to
most
take my tail.
positively
That's
popular
my
character
instinct.
in character,
He's just playing.
since she's
Yeah, but
a
my
mirror,
instinct
you know.
You're talking about
kicked in, I was like,
a
"She's
rabbit,
a-
right?
And then I
Understand
kicked
it.
myself in my
That's
face.
fair.
The one who must-
Jax, don't mess too much with that one, you can mess
Oh,
with her or
Jasper's being
him.
told, I think.
Chloe.
No, but like,
No, definitely not Bella not to mess with me. Then she won't get my nut.
I don't want your nut.
Jasper's just been told.
Yeah, I like her nut. I get her nut every day.
I have good nut.
She has a
Yeah.
very
So
good
Sad
nut.
knows.
yeah, you told me in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
yeah. I'm glad you like it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Sunshine.
Oh, you can definitely mess with him,
You
though,
should taste her nut.
especially with his hat. Yeah.
I thought she would have
You made this. You made this. That's a really.
Don't you
cool
like
one.
nuts?
I think you would have made.
I
You
thought
made
she
it.
would have
Like,
survived.
really cool. Really.
Really?
Nice.
There's tether.
Ah. Berries?
It is.
Looks like
You,
she stood up every time. Well,
Do you like meat?
at least 10.
Okay. You like meat? Do you like vegetables?
Yeah.
Go peacefully.
Nice.
Vegetables?
Yeah, it's good.
I don't know.
And you can't hurt him, okay? Or I'll hurt you.
What about...
So you have
Puss?
an
From what I understand, no, and some of
You
the
don't
others
remember
are
at all.
trying to save her however she can. They could.
Oh, really?
Friends with?
Is it not like anything like you
I'll give you
really
the
want, you know?
That's terrifying.
I'm Leto Bronmora, blacksmith, gunsmith.
There's one that I have to
Orzammar, greatest,
don't believe is
second
made
greatest
anymore.
blacksmith in the
That's the
world.
only thing I
Number one.
remember.
What is it?
Big deal.
Number one
I'm the coolest guy you know.
I remember the name.
No, that's not true.
Just to
What did it
remind
taste
you,
like?
I'm the coolest guy
I
you
believe it was
Snow
peach
was
and
close
another
to
berry.
Chloe. A bit, at least.
I believe that the berry has gone extinct now.
And you like boys?
The past few days.
That's
Wow,
right.
peach?
I don't like
Peach is,
boys. No, I
is
love women.
extinct?
I love women so much, and I don't.
There was another
The
berry.
contrast between the conversations is
He
insane.
can't get enough about boys.
I had a chance to like.
So, if you find the name of it, maybe Toffee can find it, and I can give it to you.
No, I don't think you do. I
And
think
that is.
I think
You'd have to go to
the
Malino itself to find it.
I don't like boys. You're thinking of somebody.
Maybe
Probably thinking
I
of all
have
very,
connections and
you know.
get it.
So like, don't you drink whiskey, dwarven
We'll
whiskey?
keep it in mind.
I do.
Would
Special order.
would Amit be very
I
happy
remember that.
if he got
I
that?
remember you made my
On
sword.
that at least.
Perhaps.
I did do that.
Nice.
Yeah.
She knows you better than you know yourself, really. And she
And
has
I'll,
amnesia.
I'll do that one day. I'll get
That's
that
no, the
berry you
amnesia
don't know the
thing here
name
think
of,
that I'm.
but maybe one day you will, and then I will try
You're
to
mixing
find
things
it.
I don't like. I
just
don't like boys.
Are you gaslighting me?
Me neither.
No,
No.
it's fucked up. She has amnesia, Leto. You should be truthful.
It was.
Oh, no!
I mean, we all fucked
no.
up, but it was. She was still
Oh, no.
fine-ish when I got
What'd I do? Oh no!
She's just
Grab
resting,
them.
aren't you?
Oh no!
Fine.
Oh no! I haven't been in this situation before. This is all new to me.
conscious. I was unconscious, and when I woke
He's
up,
not a
I was
ladies' man. He's
next to
not
a
a
full
ladies' man.
unconscious.
There you go. Everyone supports
He's
you.
a very bad ladies' man.
Because he loves boys.
You're a ladies' man.
He loves
but that doesn't
boys.
mean it works.
Exactly.
Maeve, you
He
should
loves
remember.
boys.
You should remember. He loves boys. Oh,
I do
She's
love
crazy.
them.
I'm not crazy.
It's fucked up, Leto.
I was crazy once.
Where did they put you?
I don't know. In the ground?
Do you have
I
amnesia?
hope not.
What?
I hope they didn't put you on the ground.
I don't know. I was just minding my own business, and then they said that I was crazy,
Yes,
and
that's
then they
so
were all
she
like,
was talking
"Oh, I was
for
crazy
weeks,
once,"
and
and then I was like, "Okay," and then they were like, "Yeah, you were crazy once too," and then I was like, "No, I wasn't," and then they were like, "Yeah, you were," and then I was like, "Okay, maybe," and then I was saying,
I'm recovering myself.
I think that's as clear as it gets.
Interesting.
"Yeah."
I didn't want to leave him alone. Especially considering.
I was promised the cat I was gonna cook. I'm gonna find
Yeah,
her.
nuts.
Akane can cook.
Both of them ran into town to try and get the materials.
Right,
I'm
okay.
gonna hurry them
You're
along.
gonna get some extra food.
So you don't need to lie to me.
I love the food.
I'm not. Clear as day because you're one of my best
She's
customers.
gonna make
I-
something.
want to take away later.
I'm not lying. I don't. I'm very honest.
Take this.
Especially about myself.
He's
Oh, then what
afraid
kind
of
of boys do you like?
heights.
I remember that.
Like big boys, itty bitty boys, the city boys.
The city boys.
What kind of
city bitty
boys?
No, just
city
replace
bitty
boys with girls.
Like big strong boys, a little bit smaller boys, thin boys.
So I'm sorry to interrupt in your conversation, but later I will have a lot of work for you.
Okay. That's great. Oh. I like just made that.
Whoa! That is very damaged. What did you do?
Fight 100 people.
Wow. You should
And
stop
we
fighting
forget,
100 people.
If you for
Is that how many there were?
you keep proposing some armors, and I'm gonna take your rooms over.
Did you count?
Right.
I wasn't there.
Into getting you a better shield. I
Alright,
mean,
you were here.
I could do wood and
Yeah, I
do
was here. It was
enchantments,
right
but it'd
here.
have to be imbued wood.
No, we're gonna go
There
metal.
probably was 100. If you
Okay,
say.
metal would be not
Metal
bad.
and metal.
I don't think it was 100.
He's now. Us, just take our
Maybe 20, maybe like 15. Maybe.
Got it.
No,
Yes.
maybe not even.
Hi.
Maybe
I'm impressed with that.
How are you holding?
There are only one casualty.
So.
Against those numbers. Quite impressive. We had our own issues, but that was mostly due to the layout of the building. If we had a bit more information about what we were going against,
Did you
I feel
both
like we would have been able
regard
to
as a fan? You both.
better quality.
We checked up on her and such. And yes.
Wait, we had a casualty?
Oh,
He's right there.
someone's gonna learn about it.
I assume that's the casualty, or is there someone else?
He's behind.
No, not the casualty? Okay, then I don't know who that is.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Who?
We want to at least try to preserve them before we go into the Kalypsia, so we are looking for methods to do so.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh. I didn't know.
Are you going to bury her there?
Perhaps.
Okay.
Speaking of, your name came up a few times. You wouldn't happen to know any runes that could help with this, could you?
Well, I don't know the first thing about preserving a body, so.
Hold is a good start.
If we had.
But. Oh, yeah. Well, I heard you had ice. I don't. So.
I do, though. The other construction of, well, I suppose sarcophagus is the most accurate term I can't help with, but
yeah.
For
hopefully
the
there are
moment,
others
if
who
it's
can...
just cooling the body down, that'd be enough for the moment, I think.
Hopefully.
Well, I don't have anything on me that could do that, but I think the idea would be we make a casket. I worked with some rune crafters in the past to make a box that could cool things inside of it. So it'd be a similar process.
That's what Toffee thinks.
My part in it was
like,
just to make it resistant to heat.
Even though if I die,
But
I don't want to have no regrets.
I could probably forge
Regrets.
metal plating for the rune enchantments and whatever.
Snowbell, yeah,
Once
I
we're
mean,
back on the ship,
Snowbell,
of course,
Chloe.
I have to forge.
Same thing. Regrets,
For now, I can't do
leaving
anything.
Fira
Once
right
I
now.
make a casket to put the
We
body
can't end our lives without regrets. So that's why we have to live our life
I'll
as much as we
try to
can.
work on what runes I can. I'll need to improvise some sort of
That's what I mean.
station.
She misses Fira.
I want to, even though
Basically.
I died today,
I should be able to at least do some work.
I wouldn't have no
soon.
regrets on what I did.
Alright.
Or I wouldn't have regrets on what I experienced. You know?
Well,
Even though I would like
unless
to.
anyone wants to say any
experience more,
final word, probably
would,
best in respect to at least
Yeah.
close the blinds for the tent.
I would be okay with
Similar
that.
to me. He told me live. Whatever it must, live. And be happy.
Oh.
So, I think that's something we should all follow. Live and be happy.
I suppose the silence
Wait,
speaks for
you
itself.
remember?
I remember him. If he never told me to leave, pushed me out into the world, I would have never met at least I assume are my friends. Basically.
Can I ask what the plan is? Why we're preserving the body?
Me thought.
Well,
My father.
you know, one wants to usually keep. Well, at least sometimes, usually the more
I had somebody
richer
similar
folks, I
say
suppose,
exactly those words too.
want to keep it body preserved, you know, just intact. It gives them peace of mind that it won't just completely decay and rot so quickly. And I think it'd be nice.
We don't need to talk about that right now.
You say we're sisters. I thought it'd be funny.
There's also prep time for the whole ceremony.
That as well, which is also one of the main reasons.
Not my flesh and blood, but he is my father.
Well, it's gonna take time to even make the casket to preserve. I think if you'd want to preserve it sooner, you'd need to talk to somebody who knows what they're doing with bodies. Unfortunately, Otar is gone, and he was like the only one that... He was a
Are
mortician.
we going back to Kalypsia tonight?
I'm sorry, my memory.
I don't know. If the portal's open, I will be.
There's bound to be some in town, at least
Or
some
if there was
looking for it. I wouldn't mind forwarding some.
And me, you know, hopefully
respects.
you'll get your memories back. And
I think I know where I'm gonna go
it will be
next.
okay.
Sure, when my sight
Find me if you need some coin, then I can't promise I'll be able to afford all, but at least a fraction of it.
I doubt I could ever forget someone's
Right.
name to their face.
Between us. We were just hanging out in the fields where we were hanging out before, and we were talking, and all of a sudden.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You're lucky it's so easy to forget something.
What are your plans, Snow?
Remember the quick word?
I can't really say.
Yeah. Well, that's good. That's very good.
I mean, fair. I don't imagine you took her soul with a plan. She just wanted you to take it. But maybe hoping we'll think of something, but way beyond my wheelhouse.
You extracted.
I will run around a little bit.
You do that. Be careful.
Sounds good.
Of course.
I'm
always
trying to leave this
genuinely
noodle
asking.
alone.
She wanted me to.
I do not wish to restrict this, however. I think it is really obvious that
Let's see.
Yo, I don't think I got your name.
under protection to some degree.
No, I think we only talked briefly when I was trying to get leather work when I didn't need leather work, I believe.
Well, I shouldn't delay any longer.
Hey, people tell me that all the time.
Of course, whenever you're done, just
Then
for privacy and respect.
some other thing.
In this case, just close the
Something
blinds.
similar.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit down.
Not related to me, but I was there for. Anything like that? That I might be able to put the name on the face?
Well, name's Cassandra.
Cassandra? I remember Cassandra.
I tried.
One that
Perhaps
didn't
that
talk
might have been
too
me.
much.
I'm sorry, Dad.
No, I think we were talking about how I need new clothing. And you didn't know how to, but you were gonna try and make some new clothing. Like a little challenge, if I vaguely remember assuming nothing.
I remember.
Well, I'm sure she knows you'll take good care of it, so.
Hey, when this is all past, if you still want that offer...
Don't let it weigh on you too
I'm
much.
sure I'll have plenty of time.
Trust me, I...
That was very sweet.
Try not to.
I have my clothing and it's all threaded. I need a new clothing. If you manage, if you can figure something out, I'll gladly take
What's
it.
that over there?
A person they captured. I don't know who.
Oh, gotcha. I think.
Right, the Shibon leader.
Some leader.
Leto.
Thank you, Holly.
Though you're surely make me feel like I'm within my elven elder years. God. Hey.
But you said you need a soft and tender hand.
You've
to
been a
help you
criminal,
get
but you weren't
through
half
this. What are you
bad.
getting?
Oh. I suppose
He's
maybe
treating you
what
so
I
well.
saw. Your presence in company is always a...
May have been a criminal, but you weren't half bad.
Just...
Be careful. I keep a fresh shirt.
Only the noodles will love you now, okay? You know, there's room for more noodle kisses.
I don't think I have anything reserved for snoodle kisses.
What do you mean? It was so sweet.
I'm okay with just regular kisses.
Oh my god.
Wait, we should get Topper to give you some
No,
more
I
forehead
can't.
kisses.
You truly hate noodles, huh?
We have brought dinner, everyone.
Yes, I hate snoodles with a passion.
Of course, I'll be happy.
That seems to be just a common thing for everybody here.
What, hating snoodles? Sprout loves them.
I love snoodles. They're the best. My favorite is when they bother little.
This is the thing my brother Jasper and giving all the smooches. What is it?
It's a flower.
Someone can take them if they want.
It's not
Please.
dessert.
I don't need them.
No.
Where would one grab a DM card?
I don't mind being cruel to the snoodles.
If you go to the DM room, there should be some on the wall.
Okay. I'm gonna leave one there because I'm getting sore and I think they're just about done.
Okay.
Leaving me alone.
I
What?
see.
A flower?
Sure, I'll take one. This is not a segue into me getting snoodle kisses, is it?
Oh my god.
I hope it is. Thank you,
What's wrong with this flower?
It's like the clouds.
Don't be paranoid.
Eat your flower.
I tasted the flower.
Let's see what people are talking about.
Not enough, thank you.
Let me switch to my DM model.
Yes, always make sure someone else is with you. If you have to do anything. Okay. Never be alone.
Gonna miss this character.
20 days, he had one.
Me too. It's strange because.
Did you see a snoodle or a squirrel?
She's not. She's
come back
dead.
with something lovingly or something.
But her soul is there.
No, you should still eat.
And that means
I will. Eventually.
I will.
there's this chance of her potentially coming back, but I don't know. We'll see what they do.
You gotta agree. Say.
It depends on people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you hear a gunshot, get as many people as you can and come find us.
Okay.
He had one. The time I was gone, he won. He got what he wanted. And then you took it away from him. Then you took it away. You could have been hurt. You could have been hit. You. And if I was still in those cages, you wouldn't have.
Okay. But how do you know
Right.
that they taste like that?
Right. Pink flowers taste like clouds at sunrise.
I have never tasted either.
He said yes.
It certainly tastes of a flower to me, but my palate is probably less developed.
I really want to cry right now. I really want to cry.
No one this low.
Flowers are good. Old flowers are not so good.
Don't
Because
think
they
I've
were
ever
like
been to the
very
clubs.
dry.
Right.
They get stuck in my teeth.
No, that's true.
Mm.
Because the Kalypsia goes up.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that berry.
Makes your magic not work.
Ja, det är så PJ.
Still pages.
It's made of the same stuff.
Hi, how are you today? How are you today?
Loud enough.
Okay.
We tried that too.
There we go.
Hurting yourself?
Great job. You do so well.
Dang it.
Didn't want you to grieve over my own claws. They're gone, Myth.
And
They're
I let you
never
get
coming back.
captured. And you had nothing. You didn't even have your
This has been
claws
a
to
long
defend
time
yourself
ago.
with.
This has been when the bandits.
Since then,
I didn't even have my claws when we even came aboard the Kalypsia. It's been years. They've been gone.
Yeah, but sometimes you can hear you're a nerd.
If I lose.
What kind of farts or winds
How about does
are
it
you
hurt on
listening to?
a scale from 1 to 10?
Sometimes you need to listen.
10 being the highest and 1 being
You
the
listen
lowest.
for them.
A 4.
Yeah, you listen for them.
Who's doing it to
Alright.
Toffee?
Which one, the winds
You're
or the
very
farts?
I am very tall, unfortunately.
Okay, Toffee.
You want to sit?
Tuffy, do you just like,
Okay.
you know, like,
Okay, find somewhere to sit.
On this tree.
No, I don't do that with. No.
Wait, you mean butts, right? I don't go.
no, it's the wind.
I guess for your out of character knowledge,
Yeah,
the eye is not going to get any better than it currently is. It's been healed as much as it can be.
And I go like, are you saying something to me, Wind?
Alright, do you mind if we take these off?
Yes, you know.
They are uncomfortable. I don't like them.
In the hood.
They usually are.
I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
He's not wearing a hood.
underestimating me. Even now.
No.
Even when you came back. I told you to put out your claws.
I
you
didn't
just
lie
brushed
to
it
you,
off.
I simply didn't tell you. There's a difference, isn't there?
In the hood, and they were like in the hood, and then I were like, whoa,
Toffee.
that's cool. Huh?
Show you represent. Throw them hands out, you know?
I feel like we're getting to dangerous territory.
I'm doing it. This is the hood.
Just everything.
Those are hands, that is not a hood.
Trophy.
Huh?
I cannot.
What?
see
They were
you.
doing this.
I have to look this way.
You shouldn't do that. It could be racist.
Is it?
You know what I mean?
This?
You don't know what it means.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Jack's been as
Maybe
busy
your
with me
hands
there
are
earlier.
racist?
Bye, Amit.
Could we take this?
There are different types of hoods. There's elven hoods.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
there's
sure
a
there's
lot of
celestial
hoods.
hoods. There's
Yeah, there's so
beastkin
many hoods.
hoods.
Like you can get hoods on your head.
Not going to be fixed.
Mm-hmm. I'm encouraging it.
Excuse me for a minute. Just who do you think you're speaking to?
He knows. He has been in the hood, I think, because he was like in my drizzle.
Yes, I would need a hood, definitely if it started drizzling.
Yeah.
What is the conversation?
I don't know. Please help us.
Coffee's
This
really
feels
trying
familiar.
to exude hood energy.
Yeah, and then they were like, I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay,
and
no, Coffee,
deny. A girl wants
Coffee,
itty bitty face,
please.
itty bitty
Coffee, stop.
faces.
Itty bitty face? What do you mean itty bitty face?
Yeah.
Someone had
they
a
were
big
like
butt
that.
and an itty
I don't
bitty
know.
face.
I don't know. They were just like that. I don't know.
Oof. Who are you describing?
I don't believe they're going to be able to see through the dye for any longer.
With tiny heads with big butts?
For now, I would just make sure nothing touches that area as it's still bruised, but other than that, it is what it is, unfortunately.
Hey. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
Great. So,
What? Huh?
I had remembered something.
This is the first time
I owe
I've
you a
heard that
debt.
song. I might actually want to make a song about that then.
There's a whole thing of grapes. It's with interest.
About that.
Because I was
She's
late
pretty
for
into
my
it.
payment. A whole
Thank
thing of
you.
grapes.
It's about people with.
Yeah, I went to buy
debt
some and
is
they gave
paid.
me fish eyes the first time, so I had to run back.
These are not fish eyes,
these
right?
aren't these are not fish eyes. I ran. That's if you saw me here, I realized they were fish eyes, and I ran all the way back.
Thank
I
you.
had to
Thank you
get
for being
actual
inclusive
help.
towards me. I was about to say.
Thank you.
Big guys and the little guys.
Do you
the
want
big
one?
guys and the city guys.
Hi.
Itty bitty guys and
I-
the city guys. Itty bitty
Hi.
guys. That sounds like a song.
If you want to share, I mean, I'd love a grape.
I mean,
Yes, I do recall a,
I need air.
Mm.
We're in the forest. You're going away from the trees. What do you mean?
Well, if you're offering.
No, not here.
Yes,
Air.
and them
I'm pretty
too.
sure there's some
I do
people here that
recall
also
an
commune with
itty
nature.
bitty man.
They're eating
in
some
this
flowers, but I'm not
city.
sure they can eat.
So, that's not
It's
like caught attention.
Really, Snow? You referring to another one as itty bitty?
Well, I do remember
Pardon?
someone being able to fit
one
in the
grape?
size of my hand, so yes. These might make a better dessert than flowers. Not everyone
No, I'm
likes
not
flowers.
going to let that go.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Cry. I need a moment to sit and kind of let it sink in, properly. Excuse me.
Well, I suppose she'll continue working up her appetite.
Anyone seen?
Do you mind if I borrow another piece of paper?
Oh, of course.
I just never see them, those two apart is all.
Which two? Because of the death of the one they call Chloe. He was upset. He had apparently some conversation with her. I am not fully sure, but...
Wait, what?
Because I was not there with him, as he told me. But... It is unusual for him to be able to feel those emotions. Most times I hid it.
It's not coming.
Everything alright?
Yes.
People were just worried about you over there. I thought you were... injured.
No. Solid. Keeping watch.
Alright.
Arrows around. Keeping watch.
Arrows?
Wait, huh? What did Chloe do?
Portal. Seems over. But...
What?
Will you allow me to warn the others?
What did Chloe do?
No. Do not.
Hello, Fable.
Focused on
do not need to be
Fable.
warned. The more people know, the more danger comes to the Kalypsia. To the people that fake like they care. Don't warn the others. They don't need to know.
And what would you suggest, Dana?
Next, I searched around portal. Nothing. Should be okay for now.
How is a ghost spell done? I don't know.
If you need me, you know where to find me. My soul side. I can use it if there's anyone hidden around, alright?
Yes. Think.
Good.
Bina. Where's Fable? Have you seen her?
Trying to talk.
Do you...
Tree.
Fable? Fable, where are you at? I'm sorry, okay?
Inside is another bunch of grapes.
Fable, are you in the tent?
I will not eat them all at once. I will not eat them all at once. I will not. I will not do it.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You're doing it right now. You need to stop stop yourself! You need to stop yourself!
He didn't need all of them.
You need to stop yourself! I think she wants you to turn around.
What are you doing?
Not an issue.
Well, you can eat them.
Are you trying to assist them in?
Stop, please.
I'm here.
You like sprout spit?
I'm leaving.
Do you like
I don't mind
sprout
it.
spit?
I have nowhere to go.
That's interesting.
What? It's just food with some spit on it.
Yes, but you specifically commented on sprout spit instead of the food.
Yeah, because she did
that.
You're hostile.
Actually, no. Mick gave these to me. I'm gonna keep them.
So yeah, it's sprout spit.
I appreciate the idea.
I'm sorry.
I did not hear what you
I
said.
did not spit in the bag.
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
They're too big.
Well, not
I ate the ones that I spit out.
Sorry.
There's a difference.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you were like.
Oh, what?
You were not allowed to make those
I
noises.
didn't mean
Barney
to
said.
lie to you for all of these years.
What?
Of course.
You
I was just
would have
checking
feared
on
for
the
your
boss.
own.
I haven't eaten a lot today.
No, I'm gonna go into the city before I close to this camp.
Maybe at the time. Yeah, I kind of had some bad feelings. But
You did that to me.
But not anymore.
Ooh. Ooh. You did that to me. To you. I'm gonna be nice to you.
no, not anymore.
You're my friend. Yes, you are my friend.
You sure?
And if she bites you, it's only fair that you bite back.
You sure
She
changed?
bit me. She bit me today. She snapped.
You've been
I had to.
today.
What?
Maybe.
Yeah. Of course you had to.
She stepped on my Asima.
It's a good change.
He might have liked it.
stepped on
You
your
don't know. Asima.
You're hungry?
Asima. He might have liked it. No. The snoodle. The
a
snoodle
good
might
change.
have liked it. You don't know.
Why
are you
so
weird today?
Who knows if wait, it was a Snoodle?
I mean,
That's true.
Well,
they're good for cleaning tears.
You bite me again.
Well, I sit on you before you sit on me.
Okay.
You know, this means I have every reason to protect you now, right?
Mia.
Excuse me.
Just trust me on that.
Okay. How's your arm?
You don't have to protect me in the same way you used to.
Very, very small.
But it's fine.
Things are different. I'm different.
I'm sorry for being quiet, chat. I want to say more about what I'm watching and stuff like that.
Long gone. It came from the direction of the portal.
I'm just...
Oh, fun.
Which means they probably have access to the Shimmering Nothing.
Someone's bound to have seen who has come and go.
I'm...
Planning on it.
I don't know.
Jasper was gonna.
The more I talk, the more I feel like crying, and I don't want to cry on stream
I'm not allowed to leave.
that much right now.
Why?
It's dangerous.
I don't know. Want to go find him?
Very well done.
Is it dangerous? I don't know. Babe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
In the fight pits. I don't have a name, but whoever it is probably wealthy. And is probably now very cross. Someone attacked their caravan and took his prize away.
Or it could be the one that originally tried to put a bounty on their head. Either option is undesirable.
I believe they are the one and same.
Possibly.
No. But for now, I think what they were only doing was trying to scare them.
Why would I have those issues?
Which means they're probably watching closely.
Good.
You okay?
In character or out of character?
Out of character.
Out of character, I'm fine. I'm just a bit bored. Fuck you. Man, can't believe it. Eka doesn't want to hang with me. Oh.
Athena!
As was told, you killed the bird. Can I cook it?
I'm cooking it.
Dang, I was too late. Okay.
I can shoot you another one if you want.
I mean, if you find one, sure. At this
I shot
point, I'm
one
just
earlier,
cooking
but I
whatever
said it was
find.
immune.
Let's see what's in this crate. Bez.
Shit.
Those two or three.
We've managed to find people that actually care.
As helpless, but I would like to offer aid in watching.
And I don't know why these people would.
Here safely aboard the Kalypsia again.
Yeah.
Nothing is ever for free.
Especially since we will probably have to pass through the shimmering nothing before in order to return. And
Do you know what this means?
my guess is that we will probably run into someone who's related to
Stopping my walk cycle.
Trying to get me to shoot a bird. While the
Doesn't
town
maybe.
guard was standing right.
It's back?
It's like an invasive species.
Well, I guess the good news is it didn't invade the tent, I don't think. I didn't wake up to any, pricks, so...
I don't know what else to do.
Also, I went into town to buy grapes for Sprout because I owed her grapes. And I came back, and I realized as I was standing there, like a voice in my head told me that they were actually fish eyes. So I had to run all the way back. It sounded
horrible.
oddly like Athena.
You know, I have a feeling that I was anticipating this.
And there was no fruit stall, so it's probably on me for saying that I bought grapes from the fish store.
The fish store.
The fish store. But I went back and I got grapes, and it's fine.
Hmm. Okay. Oh, you're facing.
No.
No?
Why is it?
It's followed us I don't know, it followed us last time. No thought. Head empty.
Glad we came in this way. I chose to not go in the front because the front you have to crawl under a beam. And it's really annoying.
Well, now we're through the rubble, so you put me down now.
No. I don't really feel like it.
Leto.
Oh, but I just love holding you so much. You feel so nice in my arms. How could I let go of something so beautiful?
Gay. Gay.
Okay, now you put me down?
I suppose I could, but I'm just not feeling it,
You will
and
put me down.
I'm just not feeling it because, well, you don't want to be held by such a big, strong man, such as me. So
It's
charming.
still following us.
It what?
It's right behind us. I think that you can definitely put me down now.
I could.
You
I probably
can.
could.
You
I
will.
might be
You
able
will
to.
put me down, or I will.
I don't know about that. I don't. You'll stab
You
me.
put me down. You put me down. Okay, don't put me down.
What is that thing?
That thing's still alive. He's been following us since the campsite.
This has to be a different one because she buried the first one in front of another one. It was really fucked up.
You showed it its corpse.
I.
Well, I guess there's multiple.
Thank you.
Is this staring at one of us? I'm staring at.
I gotta hit it with this stick. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not heartless. But maybe it would stop following us if I did.
Yeah, you're a hero.
No, shut the
Saved so
fuck
many
up.
lives. Amazing doctor, really.
How does it survive like that? Oh?
I mean, how do you know that inside its head it's just not screaming?
It's in constant
It
pain.
might
Have
be.
him out.
Apparently.
What is it doing?
Dancing.
So, what'd you buy?
Are we sure it's a dance? Not
I wanted to
a threat?
restock if I could, but I don't know where we're gonna be. I'm not walking.
Well, we have to go back through the.
I mean, there's certainly.
The ship.
No, it's like.
Right, but like I don't really
Certain
trust
things
this
take.
place.
But I didn't bring them with me. It's so camp.
I'm not. I am
and
the
I don't
blacksmith.
really
I am
know
not
exactly
Mr.
what
Projects.
for those things.
But like, there are some
Damn, you
species
know how
that
to
take
hit things with
smiles as a
hammers.
threat.
I don't know if it's open.
That might be a threat. Who knows? Yeah. Got something to say about that?
What did I miss?
No, it helps build stamina.
Yeah.
I said he likes. He says he hits things with a hammer, and I said he likes hammering things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the job.
Oh god!
You know who was sitting out here, right, Phil? Oh, jeez.
It has a mouth, yet it does not scream.
It
I'm
blinks.
sure it has internal screaming.
Probably. It's probably in constant pain.
What is it called again?
A cacti.
Oh. I didn't know
Yes,
it
they are.
actually.
Okay.
They are called
Before, until
cacti.
yesterday.
Yeah. I believe they were named
them cacti.
yesterday. I don't think they
Should I go get my axe again?
Oh.
Just kinda.
Why does everyone want to cut it? What the fuck?
Well, I don't want it following me around.
Well, you've been selected apparently today. I believe it picked.
I can poke it with a dull stick. Dang it.
I mean, see if it's magic, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it'll disappear. Maybe it's a summon.
Yeah.
You're struggling there.
I'm going to walk away from it now.
I don't think it's magic.
I think it just likes the rock.
It's like sucking on it. What? What you want?
I can clean my stuff now.
Why don't you just like idle instead of dragging yourself with the staff? It's like shift.
It's not.
Because I don't want to.
It wasn't for us to.
Okay.
It's a tourist kind of thing, so it might still need to stop in like Hino Day and, you know, people bored. Get more tourists, make more money. So it might continue heading east and land in those places. I
Maybe.
doubt we'll go to Allen, considering, but
I would be surprised, honestly.
I don't know where we would go from Hino Day if we go that way. Stop there.
I wonder if it'll follow us onto the ship.
I don't know how those portals work, because you need a ring that's soul-bound to you to get through, like a key, but people bring in, like, slaves and animals, and they don't have a key.
Oh,
So,
I mean, maybe that you know of. But that's just a theory. They could do something else.
I don't want to use these chips if I'm gonna munch on something, because they
Yeah, I can
taste
help you
like
pick out
shit.
some
I'm gonna see if I have something else.
Can you now?
I can.
I have Fruit Loops.
I know it looks good.
I'm looking for something that is practical.
Got Fruit Loops.
Well, what about practical? And something you look great in.
If you can find me something like that, sure. But,
Fair, it won't be hard.
Yeah, arguing, you know, calling each other names,
You look great
so
in
on
what
and
you're
so
wearing
forth.
now.
You split ways, and then the next day, you're cool-headed, and you're just fucking poking fun at each other and laughing at each other and just having fun.
Is it? You know what? I don't care. Is it?
Congratulations, you're a
What?
father.
What beastkin are you?
No.
What are you looking for
I'll let about the camp. Okay.
I don't think you have a choice. Thoughts?
I'm about to be the worst father
I like you
ever.
more.
Where's my axe? No, I'm not doing that.
Did I?
Instantly
I'm
decided.
not actually doing that.
Instant regret. Just immediately.
Hey, it's a creature. I don't know how smart it is. How smart are they? Do we know?
I mean,
Can they talk?
you guys made it into soup, right?
Jump up and down.
It's kind of like.
Okay, it doesn't understand me.
You're chosen
Yeah,
though.
careful. We did learn something. It does have a mouth, and its mouth has a lot of what are they called? Thorns on it. Those are its teeth.
Yes, fruit.
He's got fruit.
He's like,
Food.
My cat doesn't understand either. I'm so glad my throat.
So it understands pointing. I don't think it understands words.
You read my mind. I like you more.
If you're confident that I will like it, I don't care. But, you know.
I think it'll grow on you.
Send the cacti at them.
I was picking the exact.
Just get it away from here.
Send it home.
I mean, I never give it to you. That's just rude.
What do you need?
I need to get this off the thing.
She's just so small.
I am. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna return to the forge. You two have a fun day, I guess.
Enjoy.
You think you'd look good in a dress thing? Oh my god! It nodded
you're
at me.
talking to that thing in a dress.
I mean, yeah. Would you look good in a dress too? Yeah, both of you.
It's not my thing, you know.
You're nodding. It's nodding. Maybe. You know.
Well, I look good no matter
You-
what, but the dress isn't my thing. It's just not
Look.
my style.
Here's a thought. You can pick out a thing, and
No.
I'll pick out something for
Well,
you.
yes, not a dress.
It's. But if it's a surprise, that's what makes it fair. What if it's not the dress? What if I actually pick
Well,
you
a
out
dress
something?
wouldn't be a surprise at this point because, you know. So don't pick a dress because
Okay,
it wouldn't be a surprise.
not the dress, but I won't tell you what it
Eating a chair.
sounded like a chip.
Of wood, a wooden chair.
I don't think I like that. Spat it back out. That is my condition. That if you want to do that, then you need to let me get you something too.
Fine.
I'm gonna buy this thing a dress. Or at least a skirt. I'm gonna get it a skirt.
Why?
Should have 3, but I read
Because I think it would be fun.
like genetic effect. I only have 2. I'm born with 2 as well, which is unique as well. I assumed I'd have.
This thing keeps eating things around town's gonna end up like the last one. So I.
Yeah, okay, well then I'll have fun while it lasts.
Okay. All right. I just want to set your expectations that if you put this thing in a skirt, it might not live long anyway.
Yeah, because both of my pets.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of like Snoodles in that it's kind of like a pest.
Well,
Snoodles steal people's things. It just eats things.
No, there's more than that.
I'm gonna try to put a skirt on you. And it's probably gonna get torn. You're covered in prickly things.
I mean,
A little scratched up, but you know what? It's fine.
I was trying to find the right word to say that wasn't.
Do you like it?
The H1.
I think it looks great.
Awesome.
Good. How much do you know for a fact that they were both?
Get it like
I
a
think
grass
it likes
skirt.
the. Oh yeah. They flow a lot better. I don't think they sell grass skirts here though.
A flower crown.
I know
Maybe
how
some
to make
coconuts.
You know? And then really mugging or whatever, you know.
Can we keep it?
I mean,
Can I keep it?
No, why not?
if you know,
Because I don't want it eating my things.
Oh, what if I trained it?
disguising and things like that. So, I
Sure.
wonder why my
As long as it doesn't eat any of my stuff. Sure. Fine.
Okay.
And as long as it doesn't eat powder either.
I was gonna say, do you think it eats meat? Because that might be a problem. Although it doesn't like. We are a lot bigger than it. I guess this is a poor example. Is the tavern open? Hold on.
But he always said he was a kitchen. He had, I think, 5. No, he said he just died of a disease.
He was, according to her.
You have to be
Oh, I know.
Will you do me a
No, it's
huge
your point.
favor? You don't need to pick me up. You don't need to pick me up. You don't need to pick. Oh, hold on. Okay. I was just gonna come right back out. You honestly could have just. I could have just, asked you to.
Ask me to what?
Go in and get something quick, and I give you some coin.
What are we getting?
I don't know, just something with meat. Maybe like the shrimp, or I don't know what else was over there.
Nobody's here to complain if I just do that. They won't know.
Fun.
Okay, well, can put me down whenever.
One meat. I don't know. Oh wow, you have the fuck? It's bread. Did it actually spawn?
You found the meat.
Oh. Oh wow. Thank you.
Such a good roll.
Just I'll put it on the floor. I'll see what it does. I think it's just gonna eat the plate.
That's kind of what crossed my mind.
I don't have to give the
I'll pay
plate
for your
back,
plate.
right? Like it. Okay. So
Bronze
if the plate if the plate disappears, she'll pay for it.
It spits out the meat. It took a chunk at the plate.
Okay. Your plate
You have no
has,
taste.
Been broken. Here's a.
That's a good steak. That looks like a really good fucking steak. You have no taste.
Sorry. Why don't you eat it?
I will. I fucking will. Oh, this isn't magic. It's This is light bulb.
This isn't magic. This is light bulb.
Anyway, move it and let's not think about this. Anyway, that's a really good steak. That's a good steak. What's that? It's medium? It's medium? More of a medium rare kind of guy, but
Okay, so you don't eat meat. But you eat chairs? Metal? Oh no, you spat out the chair. chair made of wood. You don't eat wood. But you eat metal and
Which is
whatever
really
that's
bad
made
for
of.
me, considering I do metal work and I'm a blacksmith. I mean, I guess I have food for it, but like, I'd rather not waste metal. Like, metal is expensive.
Okay, I think we need to... Okay, stone. I think that was stone. I'm not sure. Need to... Okay, you eat a lot of things you shouldn't. How do you tell the gender of... I don't even know what this is. Maybe I can find a book somewhere?
You don't even know what it is, and yet you want to bring it home.
Look at it! Looks like a cactus.
Okay.
It's cute.
I guess.
Sorry about your plate.
What?
Just feel like I saw something I shouldn't have. Do you want to check for the portal, or do you want to do that when we're getting ready to go to bed?
Do you eat?
No. They said that there was nothing over by the fire, so I didn't.
So let's just have something here.
Okay. You don't need to. Really dog in here. Thank you.
I was sitting on the table, actually.
I'm on my table.
Sorry, I don't put my meal on the chair.
Not food.
Well.
Okay. Close your ears.
Sure do taste good for not being food.
Close your ears.
What do you want?
Surprise me. I don't know what's over there. Something warm? I don't know. I can just hardly make out your little beady eyes in the dark. What do I name you? I don't know if you even have a name already, or like... You know, like maybe you're someone's pet here. And maybe that's why you're so friendly.
The veggie soup. Oh.
Yeah, don't. Please be careful.
Veggie soup.
Veggie. Thank you for veggie.
You're welcome.
Can I sit in a chair? Are you actually no? This is
I mean, I
actually
like
way
you
easier
better
to
up
get
here,
out of.
but
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Do you have any like scrap you never use?
I mean, we have scraps, yeah. I try to find a use for them, though, but...
Oh, yeah, I'm specifically
I
talking
suppose
about
I
these.
wouldn't mind parting with iron scraps, because iron is probably the cheapest metal we can get.
Iron.
This thing's not allowed in the forge.
That's fine. Look, I can make like a little thing for it. Maybe. I'm not a very good crafter, I'm a hunter. I'll figure it out.
You know, I would think a hunter would like have like a wolf as a pet, not a cactus.
You'd
Like
think.
something to help hunt.
Well, so we used to use like falcons and stuff for that. But I have not seen any of them in a long time. I don't know what happened to them after things went south, so I mean literally. Don't eat that. Do not eat that candle. I can't get over its silhouette. Gonna turn around and it's going to have eaten everything in the room. No. No. I'm not. Do you think I can do it?
Fuck.
I actually don't even know if it can reach it, so. I'm gonna say that and regret it. I know it. Would you ever let me braid your hair? Like one in the back?
Sure.
The nut on the bottom board is gone.
I don't think we can keep this thing.
Maybe not.
Like we're rebuilding the ship now, and if this thing just like eats the ship,
Yeah.
be a shame if we had to rebuild the ship again.
Yeah,
Wouldn't
that
it?
would suck. Let's not do that.
Got to mute. I choked on the fruit.
Okay, but if it don't do that, little thing.
You get choked on the nut. What are you looking at?
Oh God, leave me alone.
On the nut and you
Let me
look-
die.
Okay, well, I guess if it follows us, it's not my fault. I'm not gonna invite it.
We
It
get in
has
the
just
gym or
been
nothing.
following us,
Something.
but-
It's probably staying there. As in, I mean, somebody will probably take it.
We're gonna come back, and it's still gonna be there. Like we leave for a
Though,
time.
if it
and
can
we
eat
come
metal,
back.
it would be they put it in a cage and then it just eats its way out.
Yeah. Magic.
How do you contain this thing? Magic.
Does it eat magic? Maybe that's why it lives here. Because it eats magic? I don't know.
Why would it live here if it eats magic? There's like no magic in Alan.
Maybe that's the point. Maybe that's part of the reason why. There's the Opasia and there's this thing.
No, I think it's because it's outlawed. I think that's why there's no magic here.
Okay. But like...
Like, if you
What
hunted
if a
wildlife,
mage
would you
comes?
choose to live in a desert and like, ah yes. Plentiful rabbits. They're everywhere. So much
I
food.
just mean like... If... What if someone keeps this as a pet? In the circumstance that the mage does come along?
So this is somebody's pet.
Maybe.
So it is an invasive species.
Okay.
Somebody brought it here and it's not meant to be here. It is a cactus. I don't know why there'd be a cactus in Alwyn.
Yeah, why wouldn't there be a cactus in that one? I wish I knew how it ate, because from here it doesn't look like it has a mouth.
No, I don't. No.
It definitely does, though. It bit Athena's finger.
Oh, this is helping.
It's kind of scary in here.
This is really helping.
It's very dark.
Just thinking about, like... kind of makes it feel abandoned. A little bit.
Overnight in an abandoned tavern.
Sounds like a weird news article.
And in the article, it's a drawing of us, and then in the background is that thing, and there's a circle around it and an arrow. The caption,
Imagine
did you
it,
see it?
Did you see it? Did you see it?
Did you just shit on the carpet? What? Something. Where am I?
Somewhere. No, thank you.
A little bit of whiskey.
No. Maybe later. Not right now. I'm hearing the noise.
Owners are gonna be mad that I have my light up.
Didn't we like save their lives or something?
I don't think they care. The night
Bullshit.
woman was talking about not being like, don't cast magic in town.
I mean,
So,
to be fair, it is kind of the way they live, and you know, we're all a bunch of outsiders, so I guess I get it.
where is that smoke coming?
I need you not to look at it.
Why do you need me not to look at it?
Because I know that God will be angry.
You know God? Personally? Oh.
You know, it's really strange because I look at this creature and I think of God.
Think it was made in God's image.
Maybe. Oh.
Really
I think there might be torches. It might illuminate it a bit more. If you want.
Yeah, well, I don't know where.
I might. I think
dark.
by the entrance.
Hmm.
There's also
No
something.
way.
We were gonna head back to camp, but I kind of wanted to hit up this spot before we leave because I think it's really nice.
Hmm.
There's 2 of them.
What? Do they multiply in the dark?
I'm gonna go find a torch. I'm sure you will be fine.
You're gonna leave me alone in the dark with these things?
I'll be quick.
Leto, they're closing in! Oh, I can't even see them. Somehow got infinitely scarier. What if I can't do that. I don't want to use my magic. I'm gonna, displace. I don't know where I am. Okay. Maybe they'll think I'm somewhere else. Like a horror movie. What the fuck? I've never been a fan of the scary novels, and I feel like I'm in one now, and I really don't appreciate it. You're really cute in the light, but honestly, when I can't see you, I'm scared you're gonna stab me. What if they're... What if you're night predator? What if you... I'm thinking of all the worst things. I really wish Leto would come back. You know what? Maybe I'm okay. Maybe it's fine. Maybe, you know? Or, he'll bring the light over and my shoe buckles will be gone. Because you eat metal, apparently. Oh god. Help.
Hey guys.
Did you find it?
I couldn't find any. It's really hard to find a bucket of torches in the pitch black dark. Yeah, that's my spot.
It's a lot of prickles on that.
You threw it!
It was on you! Ow.
At least I'm wearing, like, cloth to cover where it was, you know.
I have gloves!
Not on your finger.
Yeah, and you... Shut up.
Give me your hand.
Help me.
They're in love. That's crazy. Okay. Don't grab any more living plants.
You're really falling into that bench.
Oh, fuck. This is the best I can do, I think.
Oh god.
This is what I sat through.
It's like kind of pretty, but also I know those things are there.
Yeah, that's the scary part, is that you know they're there and you don't know where they're going or what they're doing. That's not good.
Oh. I might have to use my... What the fuck is it doing? I have to use my gun.
Oh my god. This is horrible.
It's prickly and it's like crawling on me.
That's... You threw it.
Because it was crawling on you!
And we could have dealt with it. Are you gonna shoot it in front of its significant other? See, now it's just mad, I think. Here we go. Do you have any more prickles?
I don't know. That could be us.
Us in another life.
What if we were two cacti?
More than one cacti.
No, you're Eka.
No.
The fuck you mean no?
Nothing, honey.
Oh, so for the outfits we'll be buying each other, we have to. Do we have to wear them? Like, is that the?
Yes.
I
If
had to
it's a
buy your
surprise,
sweatiest fucking
we
thing.
have to. What?
Huh?
You did
I love
not
you.
just say that.
Say what?
I'm gonna break your hand.
Don't. I need those.
Not if you're gonna do that.
No, I still need them.
You hearing this shit? You're just raising the stakes for yourself too. I hope you know.
I didn't say anything.
You did.
No. I'm gonna buy you something really nice.
I'll believe it when I see it.
I can't wait to see it.
It's okay. It's agreeing with you, I think. Oh no. I'm like waiting for the moment that it gets really dark again and then another one appears. So do you think you'd ever come back here?
Sure.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't have any plans to, but I wouldn't mind.
Hmm. Not all that bad. I actually think it's pretty normal for what it is.
It's a nice place. It's pretty, it's quiet. I mean, I don't know about the people, but they seem okay.
Hmm. Are you eating the chain?
Don't eat the fucking chain. Do you hope we go anywhere special next? Have any preference where we're going?
I mean, I'd be curious to see, Orzammar. And I've always wondered what Steora and Juronia are like.
Yeah, I'd say the same other than Steora.
I can only imagine why.
I really don't want to go to Steora. Sure, it's gonna be full of a bunch of self-important assholes. But hey, Orzammar is great. I'm sure you'll love it there. I mean, who wouldn't? It's the best place in the entirety of Verotera. And I am interested in Juronia as well. Well, I'm just right. I just know. I've, grown up there, I know it's the best. But I'm interested in Juronia as well. I mean, they have some nice resources there, I've heard, and I don't know, I'm interested to see what, like, demon culture is like. I mean, but I heard it's pretty hot there, so yeah, we'll have to get you some, lighter clothes.
Sure, I'll be able to find something.
I heard the women there are hot too. Demon women.
Okay. I think I am the wrong person to be talking to about this.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure the demon men are hot too. I wouldn't know.
I don't have my eyes on anyone else.
You don't ever see a nice looking man and appreciate?
Maybe not to your extent. I can acknowledge when someone is nice, like pretty or handsome, but you kind of have a very special way of showing it.
Oh, I'm just very honest and open about it.
You're very forward.
Yeah. Well, hey, when I think somebody's good looking, I'm not gonna keep it from them. Good looking people should know they're good looking. That leaf landed right on my face.
Catch one in your mouth.
No, I don't eat leaves.
Sprout would.
Yeah, well, Sprout eats literally anything.
That's fair. What about the fish eyes?
About the fish eyes.
Threatening violence upon your girlfriend. She's gonna hurt me. I only half meant it.
You probably did something to instigate.
No, I didn't.
She was actually just being very nice. I couldn't handle it.
Oh my god, I'm a cool person. And I'm being attacked. What the fuck?
She tells the truth. You know what? You know what? You know what? I belong here. Revenge cuddles? Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh, emotional terrorism.
How was your session?
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I guess Nyx is leaning hard into necromancy now.
Nothing crazy.
What happened in there? Oh, he absolutely got recruited to basically become a necromancer. I hope you know.
Oh God.
And he's gonna do it too. He's like, Chloe's like one of the only people who didn't judge me for being a pirate. So he's like, it's the least I can do.
No, nobody said about me. Huh? I heard someone said Fable.
Longer than I anticipated.
Well, what about Fable? You want to talk shit about her? The insufferable creature? Okay, good.
I didn't cry for once.
How was Sprout's day?
It was good. I think I made people.
Not this time.
Man.
Not this time, Satan.
Man.
Yeah.
Nyx immediately.
No crying.
This is definitely the last session for
Nyx crashed out hard.
Yeah.
He's actually just passed out.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
I
figured.
did that for us last week.
Fable just like pulled up the bottom of the coat and just pulled it over.
I did death rolls last week. I failed the death rolls last week.
Yeah.
You actually died? Like your character actually fucking died?
Mm-hmm. Technically, yes.
The body is dead.
For now.
Her body, but not so yeah.
Whether Chloe stays that way.
Because
Huh?
Snow has soul magic.
I must have accidentally toggled it.
Cacti and I have been talking for like a
Sorry,
week,
Karen, people out here.
and I was like, I'm just like,
Oh man.
it was Cacti's idea in the first place.
You really did just lie on her shoulder. That was.
I
nice.
was like, whatever you want to do, my character is in your hands from now on. Because I failed my death rolls. So.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, for all intents and purposes, Chloe is dead.
And then people started approaching Nyx. Hey, we knew you were close with Chloe.
You want to puppet her body, basically?
In my defense, we only reached out because
Am I wrong?
I'm gonna just give you information and what you want to do with your own damn business.
No. Yeah. No, Mia's a real one. Mia's an actual real one.
When Snow grabs Chloe's soul,
I would probably do the same thing you would, though.
Well, because people did what
everyone else treats you.
Yeah.
I'm still like
The only
People literally threw his name. Oh, you want to talk to the dead? Yeah, Nyx can do it. What? No, I can't. It's literal guards who they thought were guards of the fucking city.
Jay's religion.
Wait, when? If it wasn't for the fact they actually agreed, I'd also be pissed at them if they did it anyway.
Sword as
Because Kitsune spirits.
Mia approached Nyx to inform him about Chloe. Basically,
They follow the right of
I know you're
as
a
far as
necromancer.
she is aware, I follow like relative shinobiness.
And Nix
I
is
told him
like,
twice about Chloe beforehand.
my brain didn't register.
You just kept nodding, so I thought you did.
But as far as they're aware,
Well, no, I heard you. I heard Chloe is being carried in, so I nodded to acknowledge that.
I was in the beginning, but I said they say Chloe is probably dead.
they were keeping me alive.
That part I did.
Chloe's actually dead.
I didn't hear either.
Why am I here? Why am I?
I had a timer on from the moment that
died on the battlefield.
we were in character for 45 minutes.
Honor and you.
And when the timer hit, that's when her body died, basically.
Yeah.
No. Let me end my stuff.
But Mia came to inform him, and Nix is like, "Oh, so
it was a situation I knew was
people told you to come find me then."
I was very aware. It was something was happening behind the scenes. I was like,
huh.
And I would do exactly.
I'm just spreading information to my allies. Like, if they want to deal with it, that's their own business. If they don't, nobody will ever speak of it again. Like,
I'm surprised no one's taking her mask.
I would have 100% just been like.
So the plan is to take her whole damn body.
Well, yeah. I mean, more so that like the mask detached itself from the body because the only way that it attaches to a face is through mana. So it was kind of just like on the face at that point. It wasn't attached to anything.
Nothing else. They will not come back.
So I am aware that there are. So it might have happened later, like once you were not there, because I was told that there were runes on your forehead.
Yes, there are.
I can't have known if you were still wearing the mask.
By death and being
so
permanently.
Someone somewhere took the mask off.
Yeah, so I don't know if it was there.
They took off the mask in the tent for a moment, and then they put it back on.
Gotcha.
Because I don't know what their plan is. Obviously.
Oh yeah, so yeah,
If it explodes.
So thanks. Nix is now gonna learn full on necromancy.
Personally,
you're welcome. Is that a good thing?
I mean, it was something I was gonna. It was something I was gonna do anyway. Now I actually have an actual reason.
That's fair.
Because I had been talking about Flint. I kind of wanted Nix to lean into necromancy.
Magic.
I
don't know how the hell we're gonna get you those books.
So
they don't control it. They puppet it with necromancy. Or
we steal them. It's fine.
Basically,
Nix is
I mean,
a pirate.
Mia can like we can attempt to purchase them, but you can't be involved in that because
or not even
you may have fucked over the market. So like,
yeah,
Mia can try, but
his expertise also isn't books. That's why he has Mia.
Yeah,
homunculus.
It's not flesh columns.
I also like
a bunch of people today were like, Mia, can you help with this thing? And I'm like, I have a broken collarbone, guys. Like, I can't do fuck all with runes right now.
I feel like the only reason I'm not bawling my eyes out right now is because I know that people are gonna be trying stuff.
I'm like, oh god,
especially since like everything they explain to me that already exists is like.
The cat.
Either it's really difficult.
I'm honestly
They don't
surprised it took
personally know how to
until
do
the very
it,
last
or it's a necromancer puppet.
No, the cat was there. Oh, so sad. Hi, cat.
Oh,
Hi, cat.
In this exact situation, you did this.
You're gonna make me cry. Fuck you.
I mean,
fuck you.
Sure,
fuck
you Celestials can do this, but
yeah, I will say the cat was basically sitting on her against her left arm, and then it moved over to her right shoulder. Yeah. And then now it's following Snow. Because Snow has her soul.
Maybe it'll help you with the books.
I'm not ending.
It's
the development on
The fact that the soul has left the body now.
I have an idea. I'll see if it gets approved.
They are like that is the other thing.
Do you want to possess a cat?
I can't look at it.
They should only be catatonic.
Well, I mean, if it comes down to that, I'll have to, but I might always have backup. Or like for when you're not around. Like Magnolia is good for like Magnolia's a one-trick pony.
Brain activity if they were catatonic.
No, obviously, if I'm not
I
around,
agree. I want to try that. I definitely want to
These
try
are
that.
real
I never
problems
done
now,
something like that,
because
so you're gonna have to be
you're a dirty,
patient,
filthy
but I'm definitely gonna try.
dog
It's
now.
better
It looks
than
like.
this.
I literally had to
Whatever
have
we have
better
right now,
hearing
you know?
to detect
Find
that
out
because
better.
with their heart rate.
But also on top of that,
You'd be sure
you're gonna
to
have
take it easy tonight.
Okay, you're not a dusk elf or a twilight elf from
from normal points.
You got any ice cream?
It's just like
clearly
no breathing,
like
the hidden,
no
the hidden
heartbeat.
shade.
They should have used
no movement.
No,
They're
this
actually
is
Peanut butter and jelly.
Literally, I could even hear the organs.
It looks like
they are. They're people.
Organs weren't even.
It's like the whole bit.
Yes, no.
Stand by people, yeah.
What if you just had
Take it easy.
shadow,
Maybe
but
try and
people being attached.
find a cheery movie or something. Just take some time.
No, somebody, I can't remember who said it. Actually,
I don't know.
no, it wasn't you.
I wish I could.
Because I was listening in.
Would you like a hug?
This shows me that I am.
You said like it's not a person, it's a shade.
It's weird because she's basically dead until they figure out what to do, right? And it's my first time failing death rolls on a character ever.
They realize what they
meant
with possibly
we
what
have all the
they've
words for like
at least
It shows me that
we don't want to sacrifice our humanity. It's like none of us are fucking humans, man.
I'm not ready for it to happen in any way.
But it's like if somebody
I'm not ready emotionally, but storytelling wise, I feel like I am.
Basically, what Soul walked out on is like kind of like for the whole. I know there's things that might happen.
Yeah, it's like I can't imagine losing any of my characters.
To Chloe, apparently, is you have doomed him to.
I'm an actual.
But I know, the day will come eventually.
I mean, I suppose to be like
This is why I'm.
You could have been like, I didn't know we were looking for a shade and not a master.
Yes, I did hear you.
This is why I made this.
I know.
Then people will be like,
She's very pretty.
It was kind of stupid.
How I'd say think about it is you get to have fun seeing how a new character develops and everything, and this one has a chance to tell them that.
I straight up thought he was talking about weapon attachments. I don't know why. I thought he was talking about like the weapon.
So she's not gone forever.
Characters that we
maybe
but also certain people like certain things out of roleplay.
Really did. Because I was stupid.
Regardless of their personality,
I mean, to be fair, I didn't even have that big of a attachment with her in the first place, but
religious sacrilege for Jay, and she is highly religious. The only reason is because Jay is
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see where it goes, because I don't know what you're gonna do.
That it's like she's not even like she dies. It's not even necromancy shit at that point. Literally, what it is a spirit contract. It's a point where it's just like, oh, that whole death thing, the whole thing where like death's grip was on you. Never mind. Now you're back. That's what a spirit contract would do.
I'm gonna miss Kalypsia so bad.
This body's dead, girl.
I think what's going to happen is
last week I failed death rolls, which is why this happened.
If you're not the biggest petty bitch you
do all the time.
As far as I'm aware,
it was Cacti's idea at first to be like, we'll see what they try and do, because maybe they could try and take control and do some function. I was like, okay. Sure. My character is in your hands. Do whatever you think.
I mean, I am pretty much.
I will miss it.
Fuck you.
It's not my fault. I didn't even come up with the idea. All right.
They were just gonna die.
The thing is, there, like, as far as I know, you guys can bring her back. This body, however, you can try and preserve it, but it's not gonna work.
That's gonna break. A bunch of people.
I assume that's just a matter of you as you don't want a
Well,
death
no,
to
the body's
be negated.
Everybody wants to help these two, doesn't it?
No, I mean like never mind. I get it.
Yeah,
You're fine.
It's literally just that the body is. This is like an object at this point.
If I can do a whole spirit contract with it, it would probably be like them either reviving or new body. Something basically copy and paste.
Stronger.
It'd probably be new body.
I'm
I
surprised
assume,
no
based on
one's
this.
taken her mask with them.
Which one?
The pressure is.
Isn't that a cursed item?
No, it's enchanted, but it's not
We
cursed.
still could. We just.
I thought the mask was one of your cursed items.
No.
Why would anyone rob, like, why would anyone loot the body or something like that?
I don't
No.
know. It's just the mask.
There's plenty of people who would.
Listen. The mask, like I told you, the mask attaches on someone through mana. There is no mana left, so I just said like the mask is shifted a little bit because she had her health slightly tilted. So it just kind of like
Well, then there's the shadowy
fell off
because there's nothing to attach the mask to because there's no mana circulating at all.
Given what we know, we might investigate the mask later, though.
Let me know.
Yeah, I'll probably investigate another shit.
Fucking bitch.
I'm sorry. I failed death rolls last week. I'm sorry.
Like basically give them a new body because that in that case like
the question is, what are you wanting to do out of this
no because
situation?
that's something she doesn't want to do.
I'm.
That's like final outcome. Necromancy, revive dead, like how she does, like how her tribe does that, is something she knows she shouldn't at all do because everyone on the fucking
I'm
Kalypsia
here.
and everyone is
I'm watching. It's honestly it's up to you guys.
You know what? Kind of late.
Okay.
You're kind of.
I already have thoughts.
I feel
what
like
we could
currently
do.
your
It all
basic
depends.
Snow is basically
I hear
doing
back
like
from,
For all
so
intents
many
and purposes
like,
right now,
jump through hoops,
Chloe
like,
is dead.
loopholes,
You guys can do whatever you want.
exactly what they
Because
don't want
this
her
is
to do.
at that
which is
point right
attract
now
someone.
until if there is a moment where she can come back through whatever the fuck
You are
you guys
taking every
do.
single
Until that
possible
point, she is
loophole
not
you
my
can
character.
just
She
to
is a
bring
plot
someone
point.
back.
I saw Farah for
Okay.
and I just thought it. But I am looking.
I'm gonna
Who
wait.
might not even come back whole.
Necromancy bad, but it's like
At the same time.
There was a lot of talking plot.
Oh no, it's not. But the way people use it is primarily seen as bad, of course, in most media. So you know,
Yeah, okay, Chloe's dying. Yeah,
it'll
okay.
be bad.
I'm a great character. I'm a mentor utility.
But
I mean, I
from
got
what I'm
beat the
hearing, it
fuck
sounds
up
like
last
the
week.
body is gone,
Like
just outright. Even
I found it
cacti plan is, but
unacceptable
medically,
that I was
from what I was told,
succeeding so many
and
damage
how they
rolls.
described it,
I was like, that doesn't feel right.
that body is unusable.
with what I talked to Cacti,
And so,
the best method in order for
at one point, I
Chloe
took
to
a
still
grievous
have a
injury
body
roll.
that's live,
Two.
like, same
One of them was an
basically,
8.
living,
And it took
no,
about
like,
6 to 8
necromancy
minutes
bullshit,
for her to
spirit
get
contract.
treatment. So I was like, okay. I'm gonna do death rolls.
Basically,
I'm gonna do
you
death
need a
rolls
spirit
because I thought about it.
Either fix the body
Cacti
or
asked me, and I was like, I don't know. I'll
make
get back to you on that.
a same body.
And eventually, I was like, with tickling cacti, which is like, okay, I'm doing death rolls, and it
Also, for
was
clear if we will leave the.
I mean, hi, I'm Kitsun. I went there. But
the death rolls were 4.
Obviously, this is me
13,
personally. I don't. They do.
1,
They do. They.
and 2.
If I got death rolls, I failed, and this was happening. The only thing I would want is like you all do you. The only thing I'd say is if they get brought back, they're not the same. Either if something is wrong.
But hey, that's
something
why I've been
isn't
doing
right. That's all I want. Because I'm not just bringing back the exact same character perfectly fine. It's bullshit. That's cheating death, and that's not fair. Because no one else will get that opportunity.
There has to be a cost.
Yeah, because no one else will get that opportunity, and I don't like that fact. Because everyone else gets those death rolls, and they die then. They don't get 2 days to figure it out.
In the end, too, it's also what Star wants to do. Because, like, I don't.
Like I said, this isn't your hands. Like
it's not her idea.
This is not my character anymore. Chloe's dead. Like this is up to you guys. She's a plot point at this point until she's back. If you manage.
So
the key point. The key point here is, it's not Atlee's idea that you're doing anymore. This is you're just reviving a person that in character you miss.
It'll be okay. To tell you something, if you do succeed, what I was told by Cacti is that in some, like when you have someone's soul, that's them. That's entirely them. Like if you put that soul somewhere else, you'll get Chloe just in another body. Straight up, like bar for bar. The only thing is that you need to figure out how to do that, basically.
Yeah. The thing is, Snow just needs time to learn all that, and the thing is, like, that's what she was asking character. Do you want to live? Yes. Okay, great. I guess I'm doing this.
So
I mean, I got ideas how to make a new body, but
it's like I had an ironic shot that I had while I was sitting there as the cat when you were talking to the two over by the pond, and they mentioned, oh, you could put her in a blade of grass, and I'm just like, you know, maybe they could just make her a plant golem, but
just turn her into a fucking actual bunny.
Just like
easy.
some other bunny character they play.
No! Don't make them Plant Bell. Don't turn them into Plant Bell. We can't have that. We can't have Plant Bell fucking infest every RP.
we fixed them. They're right here. We fixed them.
No, wait, you wanna, hey, no, baby, you wanna know what you use? Use, the metaverse Snowbell.
The tall
Use the
one.
bigger body. Yeah, the tall one. That'd be
How does that look, by the way?
I like it.
Nice.
Looks nice.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it. I like the little spiral effect.
I don't understand why the information broker wouldn't have told
I'm
us
just
that.
trying to do whatever I can.
Just put her soul in the cat for now. You know? I'm sure she won't mind.
It's up to you.
It is entirely up to you. I will be stressing that to Cacti as well because I feel like Cacti is gonna come to me as well, and I'm just gonna make sure she knows. Like my hands are off. My hands are off. I refuse to be responsible for this character because I failed my death rolls.
They didn't need to necessarily be
TLDR, failed death rolls. They're not cheating that. They will abide by the rolls. Like if honestly, I feel like honestly, I do love this idea, and if they did succeed the rolls, it'd be really interesting to see, you know, because end of season, you have to go through like this extra effort just to bring them back as they were, because they succeeded, but like the soul's intact, but the body's fucked or some shit. You just gotta get something new for him by the end of by start next season, and it's like
it's not by start next season. Like it'll take time.
Oh, I know. Oh, obviously, but if you, I'm hypothetical. You've succeeded the death rolls. That'd be
well, if I succeeded death rolls, she'd be fine.
New body instead of like a whole new anything. It's like.
But imagine, totally your body's fucked beyond belief, but they saved your soul, and then like they put you in something new for like temporary. It's like you're alive, kinda.
Well, if I succeeded death rolls, this wouldn't have happened.
Thing is, her tribe is.
You're missing my point of just being interesting, but yeah, I get you.
That's why we're doing it now.
Die in a way that is not by old age or like.
Now kiss.
Choice.
So a tribe of necromancy. Adorable.
Kind of, yeah.
I need to look
I mean, death isn't a choice. Never is.
Yeah, it's not. It comes for you whenever it wants to come for you.
Hey, it just does its thing.
Yeah.
Because like
It's just her trying.
I remember
like,
Cacti
hey, if you
mentioned
die by,
specters.
accidental means, or if you die
and I was just checking,
by
just checking on you, and I was like
something
shade
that
casting, so my like
you
my
didn't
shadow
want
is right next to
is
your, like between
something
you two.
that all of her tribe people get to choose. Do you want to die as is, or do you want a second chance and then die at a natural age?
So willing necromancy.
Yeah, she felt
Yes,
so bad that
there
she
is, it is not a
she let
force
that
shit.
happen to them.
It is not. Oh,
She should have stayed.
So like I said, it would be real funny if someone died on the last episode.
I failed death rolls last week.
Necromancy.
I knew this was happening.
God, the clashing of what thought processes.
So even if they're dead, like
So I said, it would be real funny if someone died on the last episode of the first season.
They weren't there. They were helping. They wanted their they needed an answer, and I was just like, they're gonna trap me in eternal purgatory because I don't know anything about the shit you're talking about.
End of the season.
It's all I know is you're taking their soul and putting it next to you permanently until you can figure it out. And holy shit,
It's too long.
He understands why she does
anything, she's
The both of you said on the breakdown verse. We didn't even plan that. Chloe just failed the death rolls. I just willed it into existence.
Said only had one objective: bring everyone the fuck alive.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
No, it's not your fault. Citrus, I can't believe you let her die. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Said we were just in games.
Hold on, I need to.
Friend is gone.
I need to.
I've been keeping quiet for an entire week because I did the death rolls last week.
I keep losing track.
You
did, man. She was. What's the game? Geometry dash level creators are fucking. How the fuck did you?
We'll see what happens because Snow took her soul. Fira will have another caster. I don't know what that who or what that caster is. I'll have to poke sword, but yeah.
Know for a fact that you're not finished on time skip, so it's also gonna take longer.
Man, Ethan was like my only regret is I never got to know you more.
can see each other too?
I thought they were just playing just shit and they were failing.
I wish I could say that she had no regrets, but all in all, like, you know, she had a pretty shit life, and it only started getting better when Fira was around, like when Fira came about, because Fira was there all the time, and she needed that, but she didn't know how to tell people that she's not one to ask for help, ever. And the fact that Fira was just naturally always there was something that she needed so desperately, that she feels bad leaving her like that. And something Fira asked is, would you hate me if I went to my new caster? She said no. I would.
He's not their character.
In terms of like when
You stop.
where is he? When Nyx used speak with Zed,
I see characters are probably gonna be like,
she was like, no, I would
You're
not hate you.
invisible by default, but only other ghosts can see you.
I am trying my hardest not to cry.
We're all invisible right now.
I'm the one who died.
I know! I hated it!
So, what's Fira gonna do? Hold on, let's go somewhere quieter. It's very loud.
So, Fira's plan in character is to go find her caster and convince them to go to the Kalypsia.
so that they can, like, so that she can reunite with Chloe.
Mm-hmm.
Because she knows that wherever the Kalypsia is, Chloe's gonna be.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what or who her caster is gonna be now?
Nope.
No?
So my plan was actually gonna be, I didn't tell you this yet because I was gonna wait until like after the mission and everything, and then Chloe came up and was like, "Oh, Chloe's dying." Shit. Well, I guess I don't need to tell you now. My plan, I've been planning this for a bit now, but I was gonna retire Fira at the end of the arc. This was her last session. And because Chloe was dying, I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense as to why she's no longer going to be here, because she's got a new caster now, because Chloe's dead.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I heard about the snow stuff, I was like, oh, fuck. She's not going to want to go.
Don't worry, Sword, I can play her new caster, a scaredy cat.
You don't even know if you're going to be here, you dick.
Is she going to retain the form she has now, or is she going to mimic something closer to her new caster?
Can't believe it.
She's gonna mimic her new caster. It's tradition for her, the same way that she always kept Chloe's like hair and ears and tail. Even when she had the Battlemaid outfit, she'll probably retain the Battlemaid outfit because she's very comfortable in it. Well, unless her caster's a guy. She's like, wear that, and she's gonna like mold it to a guy.
Oh, come on. Battlemaid guy.
I mean, she was flirting with you pretty.
Don't look at me.
At one point.
Battlemedic. Anyway.
Yeah. That was the most relaxed Holly has ever been.
But she's definitely gonna change her appearance to look like her new caster.
Akane's kryptonite, I swear. Like,
yeah.
But when she does come back, she's going to tell people that she's Fira.
She would never admit it, but she's like, I like this way too much.
Okay. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay. Listen, this isn't the end. We still got Chloe's soul. We could bring her back. It's okay.
I know. It's just.
I pulled them out of shock.
It's okay.
I was in like a seated pose, and I leaned forward, and I felt like my back just.
I know. First character death suck.
I was like, oh my god, did I just cripple myself? What just happened? And so I realized afterwards that it was basically a yoga pose, and my back's been giving me like a ton of trouble lately. I was like, wait a minute, I fixed myself in RP.
Yeah.
I hurt like hell, and I have an ice pack like strapped to my lower back via my waist tracker, which has actually been amazing. I wouldn't have thought of that if I wasn't.
You okay?
But yeah,
I'll be fine.
That one scene when the Incredibles will like, if the Incredible book goes back and that robot like pulled him, so his back lined back up, and he's like.
It helped lying down. It's harder for me to cry when I'm laying down.
It really did.
Same.
That's what. I don't have to go pay the chiropractor $60 on Tuesday now.
Yeah, the chiropractor just to snap your back in half.
Yeah, exactly. So the cure was RP. Definitely not the thing that caused any of the problems.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
I'm gonna abruptly end my stream.
By the way, when I started up,
I did too.